isn't up yet. Or at least it's not showing up on our end. They might still be waiting.
God damn it.
Wait, do we fire at 6:30 or 7?
6:30.
Every time. I always forget.
I mean, other places that I play at, it's like, oh, start time 7 o'clock. All right, well, at 7:45, let me know.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
I swapped the base too. I'm going to loss later. I was like, there were too many games last time I was here where those 4 hit points
really
would have won me the game.
Yep.
So I was just like, and I was like, also like this deck's so fucking stacked with capital ships anyway. I don't need to
4
search.
life point. What base were you on before?
I was using Thermal Oscillator for the reduced deck size.
Oh, I thought you said you now were playing thermal. That's why I was confused.
No,
Okay.
no, I tried it out and I didn't like it. So I was like, I'm just going to a 30-point base.
I think thermal works for something like a Kaz, it works for something like a Sabine double red, but like
I think that
for this, your game plan is late, so you want like mid-range to leave.
Yeah, so
It's essentially 1 extra action. So unless you're going to Tarkin Town, because then like it's a free removal card.
right,
Like,
exactly.
Yeah, you need to. All those games where it's like, oh, I die on first action of this turn. Now you make it to the second action.
Yeah, exactly. That's I saw so much of that.
What was that?
Running because I was like initially I was like oh cool, like reduce deck size, better draw. But I was like, but again, like you forget how many cards have capital ship designations.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, like even like fucking Raider has capital
Yeah.
ship. So I was like, I love that as a ramped like,
Dude, Raider is sick.
yeah,
Raider is sick.
especially.
I am like, let's say Triple Dark and all this stuff happens, like that they axe it next week. I legitimately want to look at Kiev again. Like, I kind of put it aside because even though it's supposed to be Django, it was not doing great from what I've seen.
Yeah.
But now it's like, maybe if like,
Yeah.
if Han is the big problem. Like if Han takes a hit, then all right, maybe we're good.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun playing with I was just like, there's more answers for stuff.
I will 100% be playing Vader though.
Don't worry, I'll bring my camera
I
next
will
time.
be working hard on Vader if Han and Django take the head.
Yeah.
Because I really think there's something there to
Draw
Vader.
me like your French girls.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a Kaz too, just for funsies, because I like watching Kaz run. I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty fun.
I can see Kaz being a thing because there's going to be a glass cannon aggro. It might as well be. Although everybody keeps, we've been trying to push Bonreg, and I can't do it.
Like, that whole deck is all just like Bonreg and get him on.
Well, if you get him on anything, it's the same thing as Kaz. Like you do get better ships.
Well,
If you're really trying to test the life,
I did that to some people today, and they had a bad time. I can tell you that much. Like, they had a bad day. Yo, Matt, what's your Discord name? What's your Discord name? Is it like Uncle Grumpy or whatever that was?
Uncle Chubbs.
Okay. It would be much better if it was Uncle Grumpy.
I mean, nowadays I'd probably do that, but that's my gamer tag from my Halo 2 days
that's fair.
back in middle school.
Yeah.
The only
Because
days
I was-
that matter.
The only days that mattered, honestly.
Because you responded, I'm like, is this the right Matt? I don't know if this is actually him.
Yeah, I don't really look the part.
Yeah. I wish we had one more. Boo.
Unbelievable.
Wait, Anthony or Tony?
It's
Oh, it is now, okay. Oh, okay.
Machine out of all of us.
Who let him do that? Who approved that? I want to talk to them right now.
Where's the paperwork?
Not me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
It's looking like a one-game penalty to me.
I know. Were those things in last summer, the ACs?
Yeah,
They were.
middle of the summer.
Yeah.
I don't remember, like when I came out for some of the other tournaments in the summer, I can't, just because the PQ is in June. So
I think
like,
we're gonna be fine.
it's gonna be warm.
It's gonna be warm, yeah.
I was
Depending
joking.
on how much deodorant gets used.
Well, I told you guys, Red Seal in their bathroom has a break in case of emergency, like one of those boxes, and it has a bunch of deodorant sticks in it.
I'm telling you right now, I will be here with a cooler of free water for people because it's going to be a hot day. People are going to be dehydrated, and also I'm going to have deodorant sticks. I'm like, no joke.
Just a complimentary deodorant stick with every bottle of water.
Or deodorant sprays so that people can multi-use. Like, and I'll put it on the table. I'll
Set up like one of those like decon rooms, but it's just deodorant.
just a little basket. Put it in each spray booth.
Yeah.
We'll turn like the inside right by the glass doors into like a sanitation
Yeah.
zone.
Okay, listen. I'll bring an end table. I'll bring a little basket. I'll even be the first to load it. Listen.
That would be a good idea, but I'm pretty sure it would break some sort of fire code.
What? Right.
No.
What?
I didn't
No.
put
No,
up
round
the
one
parents.
penalty. Yeah. You auto lost.
Yeah.
I got the bye.
We got 7 players. There's gonna be 3 rounds tonight, and prizing is only gonna go to the top 2. Ready to start? We're not waiting on anybody, right?
Yeah. Waiting for my bye.
Alright, everybody else lose, please.
Wait, everybody else lose.
Bye.
We can't all draw for double losses. We can't all lose.
Well, there are no double losses anymore.
tie. Who gets the story?
A guy in my stream, when I first started playing Star Wars and I was
split.
explaining the draw rules,
What, like $25?
a guy in my stream who plays a bunch of other card games, he loves to stir shit, but he was asking questions about it. And he's like, so wait, what if you just like, he didn't say collude, but like, what if you colluded with everybody and just said, we're all going to draw? Who wins? Because we all have the same breakers and we all have 0 points.
There we go.
One. This is going exactly as I planned.
Alright, I'll come down there.
Alright, who's on stream so I can heckle you?
Yeah,
Yes!
Oh, that AC's on. That feels nice. It is on. I didn't even know it was on.
Only heckle Daniel.
You cannot feel it sitting like right there. You can feel it this way.
Can we turn it down to cold?
No, it feels nice.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. That's
didn't
usually how
realize
it goes.
I don't see why it is often. I feel like I don't know why it is well. I feel like I know your sense of humor well enough that I know the lines.
Jay just, not even heckle, Jay just like punches me in the dick. Like in the middle of the match.
Just every day.
Alright, I'm gonna start with the timer. Good luck, everybody.
That's how they say hello.
Thank you.
I tried them out.
Just so you know, that mic is live. It's been live this entire time.
That's fine.
with Von Ray, and I didn't fall in love with the new cat.
No filter over here.
The new cat looks a little interesting.
I think it plays well.
The problem is you can't do that when they can't see your face.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's
true.
great.
That's true.
They need to know who you are.
I could see that being. I mean, it's probably tough now with this.
Yeah.
Okay. You can't put a cap on the game. You can't just go, okay, I stabilize at 27, you're never going to actually TDR.
Yeah, so I haven't worked with the 2.0 version of this deck yet, so this will be the official test.
This is my first time playing in a while. I haven't played this in an actual match yet, so.
Hell yeah. It's Rumble.
I had a lot of people, we would go out of our way to not play meta stuff. Because, but it's also like, we have new players, and people just want to try wacky shit or whatever. But it doesn't matter because they'll follow along and they'll see the Django's winning. And it doesn't matter that the only tournament that they could even possibly first is 3 countries away, so they're never going to play. There's still, well, no, it's not even that they're going to bring the deck, they're still going to be upset about it. And it's like, we don't play it here. You're never playing in an event with it because, like, you don't go to big tournaments, so why do you care? They still do. They still do.
They're weirdly invested even though they have no skin in the game.
Exactly. So I like that's why I think they have to change it or something.
Common problem in the US right now. We won't go into that. It's too early in the week for that.
I went out
Still Monday.
Listen, I'll complain about work.
Ready when you are,
I
sir.
have to remind myself that it was
Alrighty.
earlier development.
Man, it's been a long week. It's Monday.
Start
Yeah, we're driving to
Defeated.
Pittsburgh.
2 indirect.
Heard.
I was
Cool. Clint.
I almost wanted to go to that party.
Listen, I saw it. I was like, I'm already doing it once. What's
It's only like a
another?
$20 train ticket. Just it's a time investment.
Is it really? How fast is the train to get?
No, 6 hours.
Oh, it's still like so it's not like a straight shot train.
I think it stops for 2 or 3 hours.
Then, yeah. I used to.
You don't have to transfer.
I used to take a bus
To 3. Phase 3 Dark Trooper.
one nightclub or something. You could have a bus go from Notre Dame to New Jersey, and then it's just like a central place, and then stop in Pittsburgh because they need to change
Play P38. And switch King and Dark Trooper.
Copy that.
There are a lot of things you
I'll
can
tap over
learn
for
about there.
1 indirect.
1 indirect damage.
Would you like odds?
Headhunter.
That is odd. You got it.
Feels weird having 9 cards in my hand.
Dude,
So this is a 2 indirect damage.
Wait, what is happening?
Alright,
Like, it was so weird.
Headhunter.
Like whole starting rows.
I know.
You're like,
The very first time, I'm like,
And
oh my god.
send
Like, it didn't occur to me.
one
until
over
it
here,
happened.
one
It was
of
very
this.
funny.
A Clint.
The way I found to deal with it, or at least the way I started dealing with it, was just like immediately finding the cards I knew I wanted and going, okay, let's just move that over here. This is the stuff I actually have to look at.
It took a while for me to remember, even though it prompts you, that you resource first, then you put them on the bottom. I kept like accidentally resourcing things and then put on the bottom, and vice versa. Is that your map? Oh, the Pokemon map?
Yes, that is.
That's dope. If you want to use it, you can use it. I don't. It's not a big deal.
I kind of forgot I left it over there.
I just like having my little girl on the map.
Yeah.
there we go.
We'll swing through this.
I have to get a map. Copy that. But I think I would want to do it in like a Shakespeare
3 to base.
There, so we got my wife for my anniversary or something a few years ago. I can't remember the name of the
We
place.
will tap 3 and then choose record.
They basically take a picture of your pet and then Photoshop it onto like a 16th century Duchess.
I need it.
And like it looks awesome.
I need it.
They did a great job. I'm like, it's weird, but it's so cool too.
I'm gonna need you to get me that name.
Yeah,
because that is absolutely Tori's 33rd birthday present.
Remind me, I'll text my wife. She'll be able to. It's something that like it's on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, you can do it through Etsy. I don't know how long it takes, but it comes on a nice painting.
Alrighty.
And
But like it
Rainbow
came on a
Bubble
nice
for
painting.
1 indirect.
I've roughly photoshopped some things like that.
Alrighty.
Doing it
Just
almost professionally.
2.
And if you do
Time
that
hammer.
as a like, if you work with Photoshop as a
And
professional,
pass.
it'll take you 10 minutes. Oh, yeah. I had people complain about how much that's a weird thing.
Interestingly enough, there was a whole conversation about a guy who shuffled forever and engaged his career day.
Oh well, I mean, if you're taking 100 years, there's a difference. But on the road,
His was exceptional. Like that story was I was annoyed reading it.
That unit's got no powers. That unit's got no powers.
That's true.
How do you do damage to the base if your unit has no power?
It does indirect damage.
But what if that indirect damage doesn't go onto the base?
It's coming.
It's just gonna be Seinfeld the heckle.
Yeah, you click.
Yeah.
He's a 4/6 with grit.
it's a big boy. I don't really want to do this, but I'm gonna do it instead.
I'm gonna tap 2 to attach Boba Fett. And we'll just do 1 damage to your type.
Swing base, a bombing we will go. So
Alrighty.
4 with Boba.
Cool. I'll tap Piet for 5. Ruthless Raider. So 2 and 2.
I know. I was like, are you sure you want to put it on base? Trying these guys out. I mean, I love TIE bombers from various video games, but like a stupid separatist vehicles, I remember from one of the
Swing.
GameCube games. And if I love those things, but
We'll swing the Starter Fighter 5 into the Ruthless Raider.
Into what?
Into the Ruthless Raider.
Cool, so that'll kill it.
And we'll do the other ping there.
Copy that. Cool, 2 more damage to base.
I don't. So the problem is,
Flip Piet.
if you don't hit the critical mass, the issue is if they can soak it. I mean, not
Three, ping one,
like this, but then soaking it can't be a problem.
and tap up.
And then obviously you never interacts. Like I can never.
One indirect.
Oh shit! Play with whatever. I can't get it.
Clay.
And let's go base for another 4. Try for 4.
This time I will do it.
Seems reasonable.
I ordered a mug for my job for our 50th anniversary.
Ready? Yep. Cool. So thanks to PF, this costs 2 hits to play. So I will do all 6 for Devastator. Yep. Use 2 indirect damage to kill that, and then 2 more to the base.
And they were like, oh, we don't have that mug, but we do have this one. Okay, cool. Let's try that mug. Get the invoice, go up, go get the proof. Bring the proof back, show it around, everyone loves it. We're going to order 650 mugs. The woman emails me 20 minutes after I
The
emailed
TIE
her.
Bomber for
We're paying
1.
the quote.
On death.
I
And
can't
then
believe I'm saying
TIE Boba for another
we
indirect.
already
Another indirect?
any of our troopers have. You're the one who pointed me at this. Yeah. It's like
3 indirect damage, but there's no
I always hear about those things happening, and then when it actually happens.
Tap 6 Ruthless to the base to the Devastator.
Copy that.
Let's go attack base and then 3 indirect.
Climb.
Flip Boba out. And we'll do 4 damage to your Devastator. Don't want that boy being out here.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
And then I'll pass.
Heard.
Excuse me.
Let me drink the water real quick.
Three more indirect for you.
Cool. Ready?
Yeah, I just kind of assumed, so I left it.
5, 6. Back again. 4 indirect damage to
Well, it only
that.
has 3 on it. Or 2 on it. So it only does 2 back.
2 back.
Yeah.
The shiny card.
Oh,
I thought it was 2.
No problem. Base for 3 indirect.
Tap 4, IG 2000, and we'll just ping 1 to all these guys.
Copy that. So kill this guy. Piet goes to 3. 1 on that. Let's hit base for 2 with Piet.
We'll tap 2 to Surprise Strike, which is 11 to base.
It does.
Claim.
Is that 10?
Where's that?
Trying to figure out.
Base 20.
I kind of 1 more.
One more? Gotcha. Alright. Then I will claim.
Alright. And Abyss.
Alright, ready? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turbo laser salvo. Do 9 damage to each of them.
To the base. And then do another 2 on your devastator. Do 3 and 1.
3 and 1 to base.
1 to.
Gotcha. Claim.
Base for 4 and then 3.
Actually, we'll do one of your base instead. And I will guess.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Ready?
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for 7, punch to Piet. He'll play Relentless. First event played by each opponent. Each turn round loses all its abilities.
Because you can put damage anywhere. It's all indirect damage.
No, it's 4 regular damage. So he's at 24. I'm at 23.
Oh, you're 23.
Yeah.
For the Devastator again, and we'll kill. Actually, how much base are you?
I'm at 24 right now.
Otherwise, yes, he can redirect it here and then kill me.
Yeah, I'll just kill your Piet.
Cool.
Then I get your first. So then you get your first action. So
I'll claim.
Oh, and I'll ping Boba for an extra 1.
Is
And,
Boba's indirect or to base? I can't remember.
It's indirect.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so you get to choose for the damage.
I'm like
Okay.
earlier in the game. I'm like, okay,
I
she has grit. I
definitely
need to
forgot
try
that several
to
times.
close that. And when we deployed, I'm like,
Whoops.
wait, there's no
Oh,
grit
you've been
on
putting
there.
it
'Cause I, like,
on base?
Yeah.
missed
Oh
it.
well.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Nick. I have an edit that I was going to do that I didn't do. That it was a thing that I felt about last minute, and I was like, we need to do this. I'll make it for the next time you play with that. I promise. No. It's the interdictors.
Alrighty. Cool. Good to go?
The
Alright,
6
cool.
cost.
Tap Piet.
Because you just get to go off with her grit if you've got something. Especially
9.
against the deck.
Devastator. Kill that.
Oh, yeah. I had to think for a second. So ridiculous.
The 6 cost summon.
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah. I literally looked at it as I was walking out the door and I was like, yeah, this definitely needs to play 7 of those. And then didn't do it.
Oh, are you playing the same thing now?
No, I built this. Oh, gotcha. For us to test.
Yeah, I'm interested to see it. My initial thought was
4 for K-Fighter. Do 3 indirect damage. Each unit exhausted. Each unit damage space is exhausted.
oh, really?
Gotcha.
So.
So,
But I want
bet on that. Swing for 8 into the base.
Should do like now there are 2 of them. Yeah, other cool bounties that are playing this potentially.
Yeah, I've heard yellow is pretty good.
Yeah. Seems like
Don't say.
Seems like a great card.
The word on the street is that it's all right.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, me and both.
Just checking the board state, chat.
Do 4-1-1.
You're like
1-1.
Yep.
when you look over and there's
Plan.
just 2
And
massive
King Boba
cabinet
finished
ships.
Oh, they didn't play yet.
No. Daniel's just got relentless.
And then
Devastator up. That was a good play though, right? IG 2000, crazy.
Every time I try to switch,
Stars. And I mean, I'm just gonna swing for 10 into the base.
yeah. I was worried you had that Devastator. I'm like, you guys Devastator.
I pulled it very recently.
Yeah.
I was like, literally, I was just like, if I didn't pull it on the turn that I did, that would have been over.
Yeah, I was
because
like,
you could have clocked me with that Devastator, and that was done.
I'm good.
for example,
Which game was that?
is now
1-1.
That was game 1?
Yeah.
Did you see all 3 of your Devastators in that game?
I had all I had all 3 in my hand at one point. Because he killed one and I played another one next turn.
I kept killing him and kept landing with.
And I was like, all right, well, let's get Relentless out here to stop any more surprise strike shenanigans.
I'm gonna have to see that play back.
I
That
had
seems crazy.
a surprise strike and a triple dark in my hand, and I was thinking surprise strike to get rid of the effect, and then
Yeah.
I would have had 4 left, but I would have been running into the Sentinel. Anyway, I was stuck between a rock and a hard place after you got that Devastator down.
Getting the big one out, that saved me.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well, neither of these ones you have out can take it out in one hit. So, like, all right.
'Cause I didn't really have much more endgame.
Yeah, I was like winging a prayer there.
Yeah.
It was like it was a heart of the cards. Usually the heart of the cards abandons me. So.
Oh, me too.
I think Nevada Village is the right call, though. I think it is. Because then in your second game and your third game, you're able to load your
Only
game.
times the
Mulligan for me.
How much better is
harder cards did not give out on me.
Dude,
This board and this board.
the PQ.
I'm not even joking. Like,
Heart of the cards abandoned me. I was like,
droid manufactory.
I was just like, nothing was working out, and I was like, all right. I was like, I hit my 4th loss of the day, so I think I'm just gonna reclaim the rest of my Saturday.
Petronaut, yeah. Like, all of those are like that difference between breaking in and surprise strike probably is a big deal.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't disagree. I do not disagree.
Can't be it. It was like they're not actually going to do that, but when that idea was suggested, like,
I have this card sheet too.
We'll see.
I went.
Baseline.
yeah, right.
How many rounds?
I know, right?
How many rounds is 4 PQ?
I told
7?
somebody when I started. They're like, oh,
Yes.
Yeah, so I went 2 and 5, but I went 7 and 11 in matches total. So I had so many classes. Class.
yeah. I distinctly remember when I was first started playing. I remember going.
All right.
Comic relief.
We will tap 2 to play sneak attack, play joint as well.
Nice.
And like most people don't
Tap 2. Scouting Headhunter with Sentinel.
It's just fun. It's so silly.
Came in from the first Zendikar block.
Okay.
Or no, I guess the first time I played Matthew was
We'll just swing in.
Trade.
Trade. 3 indirects. Tap Boba. So 40
Talking, I just realized that I don't. Like, wait a minute.
And
Gatewatch was probably the end of it.
Yeah, I played until about.
sitting on that Sentinel.
I distinctly remember the moment of I'm at regionals.
Just saved myself a world of hurt on that one, I think.
And I didn't.
So it could have been.
I realized I ran.
2 ace potentially. You didn't put on any units, so.
I don't even want to continue.
Yeah, I don't know, because like this deck ramps too, and I've just had none of my ramp cards when it counted.
Which was hard to give up.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Cool.
What did you end up sticking to? Was that the Star Wars?
3 for
Well, I was
Fighter.
actually playing that.
No
while-
upgrades
like,
to
I always
defeat.
had a
So
secondary game, and I was playing that while I was playing that. But it was like me and 2 other people. I switched to WoW TC. Like, super
copy that. Claim.
Hearthstone?
What? No, like the actual WoW TC.
Oh, right.
It is
have like raid events.
legitimately the best.
It's good.
What I was saying. Okay, I'll card. Sorry. Let me blow real quick. His hand is might be worse. Alright, ready as you are. So one of the mechanics in that from the raids, the first raid was a Nixie attack, and then they printed Lady Katana Prester is a Nixie. And she I oh, that's a whole move there.
Ready? Cool. 3 to base.
I assume it's dead. Okay. And the card allows. So there was a raid where it's like you get 3 or 4 people and you can try to execute the raid.
Everyone's favorite.
They made Lady Katana Presser where you pay like 12 resources, and then in the middle of the game you turn into the raid, and your opponent then has to fight through the raid.
Kill.
Which would be like in this game if you had something that's like, oh, Death Star construction. So now you have to fight through the Death Star.
It's like a battalion or
Definitely
something.
changes what I was gonna do.
Suddenly got real all right. Pass.
Okay.
I guess that'd be like
I get it.
And then King.
that's the draw. Claim.
I remember to do my.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Remember when I
am
mulliganed that hand?
gonna claim.
Now turn to play. This one's
We'll swing 2 to base. And
Target.
Listen, you know what helps with that? A unit that gives you card draw.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a card that you would play on too. That's a bold statement. Good to go. Play a 3 indirect go.
Put it on the face. Do it. Alright, I'm shut. Sorry.
Got it. I will claim.
We'll kill the fence.
I might regret that.
Ready to go? Cool. Tap Piet for all 5 for a resupply carrier, resource.
Definitely regretting what I did.
Well, we're gonna do the mean thing, maybe. We're gonna sneak a raider. I'll kill that guy.
Doesn't only 2.
He's got 7. Oh, he's got 7 right. Well, I'll deal 2. And then 1 more indirect.
2 for 10.
Copy that. Flip Piet.
Just not the blade. I'll swing 2 base.
2 base. Copy that. Claim.
No,
When does Boba flip? 6? Gotcha.
That's why I was debating if I actually do this. And then I misfound it anyway. Oh yeah, he has grit. Yeah, I forgot. 11. I'll swing the base for 4.
Ready to go?
Yep.
Cool. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thanks to Piet, I will ambush this into this and take it as a resource.
Yeah, right. Choosing. Oh. So on the way out, we'll actually finish him off.
Yeah, I'm just regretting what I did earlier. That's what I thought would be useful. It's just 6 for Ruthless Raider.
Alright,
Cool.
good to go?
2 to
I'm gonna
base.
EMP on this start. So 2 damage and a tap zone. And 1 indirect.
Who's the which unit?
So we're gonna just.
Makes sense.
I think what do you do?
Copy that. Here. Base for 4.
That's a big boy. Let's go gambling. We're in a triple dark.
And let's do 4 here.
That guy
4 here.
dying help with 6 rounds.
I'll claim.
Yes.
I'll swing Starhopper in for 2, so they'll trade. And we'll do 3 indirects. 3 indirects.
Shoot who we have to.
Copy that.
And I'll pierce.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Good to go.
Does someone play swap resources? I'm just watching the stream to make sure that it doesn't blow up. So that has 4 health.
Good.
Cool.
7, 12.
But nonetheless, we persist. So I will do 8 Devastator, deal 9 damage to that.
That's just such a freakish amount. It's a lot of damage.
Of course.
4 health remaining. I think I have to drop 1, so let's just deploy your issue. I don't love using my bigger 3.
So we'll do 8, and then in the other 2, and then 2 here. So just take the tree.
Obviously, I was going to run it.
Cool. 4 to base.
That didn't happen.
Tap 4. Okay, so 3 indirect. Exhaust
3 indirect.
Unit.
Cool.
And
You got like 3 resources left. Claim.
we'll tap 1 during raid, kill. And pass.
Alright.
And I'm going to throw a board here. I will show you the rate right now. So 3 to base.
Ready to go? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Need a better management system for my resources. Anyway. Devastator, kill that. And I will put. It's 2 indirect damage or 3?
I imagine
This is only 1 blade.
Oh, okay, sorry, I thought it was 1
Defenders
to
in there, I think we're gonna step up the number of defenders too. At least in the side. Defender feels like a good play.
let's
We will step 8 for my own Devastator. Indirect kill. And then
2 from that.
we'll put 1 on your base.
Yes, toast. Claim.
That looks familiar. Let's go gambling again. 3.
Good to go? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For planetary bombardment, I'll use 6 to kill the Devastator and the other 6 to base.
Always tie.
6 for Ruthless, 2 and 2. And ping 1 more.
To base or indirect?
Indirect.
Indirect.
Alpha load.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
So as you choose.
Three, hit the base for 9.
Claim it.
That. I will tap Piet to use 5 and. Sorry. 4 for my own Ruthless Raider, 2 and 2. And then I'll pass.
He had 19. So push it 23.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Either way, it's game.
Swing in for 4. Then this 2 and 2. And ping Bobo for another damage. But
3, and I think that 4 will finish it.
The conversation with somebody.
4 from that should finish it, right?
Yep.
Cool. Good game, dude.
Like, oh, you're playing Boba. I want to play that.
Here's that back so I don't accidentally forget and shuffle it into my own deck.
Grit stuff. And I said, yeah,
Woof.
because either I don't have Waylays in main right now.
That was fun. I haven't played this set Boba for like anything yet.
Really?
Yeah, it's my first time playing against it.
I think it's the Sentinel. I think it has to be a Sentinel unit that has the grid.
Yeah, that was a good play. Taking out my Devastator though.
Because, so if you can throw her,
I was like, ooh, I was planning on that being around a little longer.
Yeah.
just be healing.
No, I
Real cheeky about it.
the play I was regretting. I had
That could just be
the inner resource and director in my head.
That's what you resourced?
Yeah, I was gonna play the TIE Bomber and then I had a Waylay. So I was like, you're gonna put something down, I'll waylay the Waylay back to him.
Oh, yeah,
And I'll
yeah.
I just have this guy sitting out fresh board.
I did before when I
Right.
And then you got a 1 plate, then another 1 plate, and I can't bounce P8. I'm like, oh, well,
Yeah,
I really regret that.
so last time I was doing this, I did not have a Turbo Laser Salvo in my main deck, and I was like, that definitely saved me in the first game.
Yep.
It's like being able to just like clear the Boba ship out of there. I didn't realize how much he buffs. That's crazy.
It was
+4,
+4
+4.
yeah. It's pretty good.
That's beefy.
And then on top of coming down, doing another 4 damage.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things is with Sat 1 Fetspire Spray.
Yep.
Is,
And so thematic too.
yeah, because it comes down ready. So I put that down, flip Bob onto it, 4 damage to something, then swinging for 9. And
Nice.
that's on turn 6.
Like put the Boba down. Surprise break.
Yeah, that's a scary deck though. I was like that melding of both yellow and red.
Yeah.
My thinking was that
Because that's the thing with this deck. I just need to survive past turn 4.
Yeah.
As long as I can do that, then I'm like, all right, things will be okay.
I was doing fine early game, but once I hit late game, you could get all those Devastators out. It's difficult.
And the Arquitins Cruiser is crazy.
Yeah.
Can you get a full drop?
Do you mind her?
No, myself, if he had come out, I would find this units can get some play.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are the baseline rates? Besides that, which I think is maybe.
I like red. I think it'd be interesting as both yellow or blue. But I like aggro, so.
Reno doesn't feel effective.
I think red is probably the best color to play in,
Yeah.
The other ones,
Yeah, I know Anthony built Piet Yellow, so I'm curious to see how that goes. And
He had a ground unit. He had literally just played the ground unit, and that was what allowed.
Feels like you just know he's got fucking triple dark raid in there.
You could have killed it with Greedo's ability by Greedo soaking the damage.
and if you have
Yeah, Greedo's ability does 3 damage to
Piet out, which is just
It's 2 on.
a passive.
I mean, you could have soaked
minus
it
2
with
cost. Triple dark raid. You're paying 3, or you could test 7 for free.
That's why I was like,
Which is insane.
Bonkers.
That thing's a menace. Gorilla Soldier's a menace. So I want to play it.
So you want to make the pilot the sentinel pilot instead of
So you should play Gorilla Soldier. You know why?
that's what I was thinking.
You can target yourself.
Right. If you don't have a good target on the enemy, you just target yourself.
It may be more beneficial. So, like, here's the thing: you can rip your own guys because they were doing this in Django. It's like you have a keep your
That's
eight
when you
out.
run scout bikes, so you have extra grip option. Do another good unit. Instead of like a pilot heavy version, give you one more grip native.
Yeah, that actually now I'm because in all seriousness, like the Django plan was you play it, kill off the P38, tap a guy, and I get no tap guy. Because like I deal 1 damage to base, or I deal 2 damage to that thing and then 1 base just on tap damage.
Alright, so we're swapping Greedo for.
I mean, even Hilo bombs would work.
Or even Bazine is better.
I think you want Bazine anyway.
It's
Like,
either Bazine or grip bike. And actually, probably you drop Dr. Amazon.
Okay, so I only threw Amazon in there because he was shielded.
I think you drop Amazon and Greedo, and you go grip bike and Bazine, and then add in Gorilla Soldiers instead of 4.
Okay, so then if we're doing that,
There's a reason they put a bounty right here. But
I mean, believe me, I love me some Toro resets.
I was going for the Toro resets, and I was also going for the sauce, which did not get to make it apparent, which was the.
I'm very curious as to where my resupplies are hiding.
Yeah.
I mean, that card.
I never saw one through both games.
Are you playing Overpilot?
Fortunately, I only have one subscriber player right now. I'm supposed to get a TCG player order for the other 2. And
Scout bike.
That's armor, just so I can get that.
Right.
Testing around. And it never arrived.
She's got to be
Lovely.
So,
like, even if she's
I'm supposed to give them 2 business days, or I gotta take it up with my one player to ask for a refund.
So annoying.
I didn't want to put it in.
With no tracking on.
I think there are going to be shots on the board.
Because a week late, and alright, well, it's not coming out.
I'm letting you discard cards, but if you're
That's tough, dude. I'm sorry.
no breaks, like, I don't want you to get another card.
I know. I was so scared of like ordering good TCG player.
This is the first time I've had a problem with them. Every other time, it's been free.
Right. It's like the one time.
Yeah.
The one time.
So surprise strikes and the hot shots should be enough.
Yeah, I actually don't think I've ever ordered TCG player. But half the time too, like when I still lived in Austin, like I was working at a game shop, so like I get a first peek at stuff that got traded in. So half the time I was like, I need that, I'll buy that real quick.
And a bunch of native units.
So I do my best to get what I can here.
Yeah.
And hopefully trade with other people. But if not, then
I would rather have the native.
That's how I filled out. I have my whole set 4 legendary playset done because I liquidated my Pokemon collection because Pokemon just sucks now, like as a collector.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just all the scalping, and like now that I've been in long enough to see that this is just what happens every couple years, it's just like I don't want to keep doing this. So I had an insane Pokemon collection. I traded in at Dark Depths because they were doing a incentive on any card over $100. You basically traded in close to 90% of market because they were just trying to stock out their Pokemon singles. So I walked out of there. It took 2 days to get it all done, but I ended with like $1,400 in store credit and then another $200 cash on top of that.
It won't take
That's impressive.
So I bought a case of booster. I got a case of booster boxes and 2 carbonite boxes, and I paid like $10 out of pocket for all of it. But that was a one-off thing because the collection's gone now. But I was like, it's time to get out. I hadn't thought about buying Pokemon in like 8 months. I kept all of my Umbreon cards because I have Umbreon cards going all the way back to Neogenesis. And Umbreon's my favorite Pokemon. So I kept all of those. Everything else gone.
No, I got this serialized, and I'm debating on if I trade it or not. Because the card itself, I'm probably not.
Yeah, because
and I like it. It looks cool, but I also
in favor of board state.
I'm on the fence of do I keep it and say and have proof that I have it serialized, or do I get it and
I like the contract with
put
the
that
masters. I think those go in.
money towards
I like
something that I'll actually get?
question.
Yeah,
whether
that should you could grade it too.
If we're questioning the Toro Pelican, I wonder if
I'm not a huge fan of graded cards personally, but like a serialized card, that'd be worth doing. Like I had a buddy, he lives in Hawaii. He's got his little tiny card shop in this town. He's a big Magic guy. I think it was sometime like late last year. He got one of the like the collector boxes. Pulled a $2,500 serialized card out of the box. He bought like 3 packs. It's like.
That's
able to push 7 into their base.
But I mean, it's kind of one of those things where I was like, okay, like the universe knows him. Like the guy he lives in Hawaii specifically because he has a heart condition that one of 3 surgeons in the U.S. are certified to treat. So it was just kind of like, well, I was like, if one of your options is Hawaii that you have to live in, he was like, oh no.
That would be.
So I'm like, yeah, like the universe owed that dude something like that. And I was like,
They've blown up their entire.
but he's like living the dream, man. He's just like living the island life. He flies to Japan like once every other month because Hawaii's so much closer to Japan than anywhere else. So yeah, but yeah, freaking $2.5 grand serialized card is nuts, and it sold like he put it on eBay. It sold that like just gone. It's like crazy. I can't imagine just having a spare 2,500 just drop on a card.
Right? That's so insane.
I'm like, I cringe if a card costs $20.
Yeah, no, like if it's over 15, I'm already
Yeah, I want to run tie silencers in here, but I only have one.
I have
They're like $30 right now.
none, and you can replay it. It's like
I think we swapped
$30, $35 or something.
give you those
honestly, I'm not dropping that just so I can have this. I have other options. I already spent enough money building Han Yellow for the PKOs because I had no Falcons.
I had these cards.
So that was a pretty penny right there, just getting the Falcons.
I think the bot works better
one, and I have all the other cards
I get what you're
saying to build out
But
that
I think you're right.
because I got full playset of Home One, they hate that shit. The stolen
AT Hauler or whatever, yeah.
Everything else is
Like, dude, the Kaz Red goes hard. Like,
Do you have any?
I was playing Kaz Yellow. Alfonso was here last time I was here playing Kaz Yellow, and he wiped this deck in 3 turns. It's so crazy. It's insane.
especially when you can get that shit over into Home One and with some crazy let me flip Kaz on a snap X turn and swing in.
What's your yeah?
A lot. Yeah.
11 or something.
I was like, and then if you get a cutting off after that too, it's just like, okay, well that's it. Yeah, it was nuts. I was just like, it was like one of those, like we wrapped up the first match and I was like,
I don't care.
what just happened?
Hoping you don't top that.
I was like, in less than 5 minutes, my base went from fine to dead.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. I'll hope for another one, but that wasn't going to be my turn anyway.
Yeah, I was surprised, like, with all this, like, talk about, like, you know, all the stuff with, like, Django at Milan and all of that. I was, like, surprised there was, like, no representation for Cats. It's a strong deck.
Yeah, but so I Django, when the spoiler it gets rid of interaction.
Yeah.
Like, you just make it so one-sided.
Yeah.
On yourself.
I know, I feel like, that's what we were talking about today, is like, I feel like TDR is going to catch a ban.
I'm like that
pretty soon.
but like the concept in general, like
I kind of hope it doesn't. White card.
Yeah.
And I feel like in their decks, it's still a very strong card.
Yeah.
But it's not like I get hit with.
Anthony, it's you and me.
That's what the internet tells me. Everything's computer. Everything's computer. You don't know what was that even response? Okay. I don't even know what that was in response to. He said we're playing each other. And I said, yeah, I looked at the internet told me everything's computer. You know about everything's computer though, right?
No, that's why I was confused.
When Trump was doing like the Tesla show on the White House lawn, he got in the Tesla, or the Tesla as he called it, and he hopped in. He's like, "Oh my God, look at this thing! It just screams everything is computer." The best thing I saw was a made-up.
I got a theme pack.
The best thing that I've seen is a mocked-up album cover, and it's just like Radiohead, everything's computer in it.
Ooh. Better luck on the weekly plays this time around.
I'm waiting for my day in the sun when I get the Han.
I haven't heard anyone get it. So we were joking about it a few weeks ago, like, is it actually in there, or are they just like pulling everybody's leg?
No, this is.
I'm not convinced it's real until I see it.
Yeah, they're just screwing with everybody, like, oh yeah, keep coming out to play.
All right, I'm gonna get a draw to come play, but live.
I need to make sure I
Would
de-sideboarded.
people come out
I
to
sure.
if
Game in a match?
would people come out to Twin Suns?
Yeah, I'm still working out what like a
FFG
nice
was
sideboard
like,
for
we're
this
gonna
looks
do
like.
a promo.
I've currently got it built to really like.
already
It's
wanna
mostly
go.
built to handle Kaz if I run into him, like
Well, I mean,
fast ambusher.
There's a
and
few
stuff.
Kazs.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, what the hell's Alfonso?
He said he might not make it tonight.
I thought he was joking.
He's not. And Austin never mentioned anything about that spark.
He responded. He said he's good.
He's good?
Yeah.
Twin Suns.
So you got a bonus spark.
I mean, that's fine. He paid for it. though.
How'd your first round go?
I played against Nick.
Nice.
So,
Everyone ready?
yep.
Sweet, so just start the timer.
We were debating like how the list that he and Jay are cooking up is working, and
Nice.
like I was saying, I really do like New Asajj. I think there's something there. I just haven't like.
Have stumbled across it yet.
Well, I've been putting so much effort into this deck and a couple others that like I haven't really sat down and thought about it. But
Yeah.
the thing is that just the ability to have a free ping is very like I played enough Bosk and other ping-based decks that's like, okay, I can see where this could go. I just don't know if the whole grit thing is good enough.
Yeah.
Because a lot of grit units are
yeah, and grit's a risky move. Like,
well, it's a ping meta anyway, so it's like, okay, you're pushing your luck. It's like, okay, I ping my guy down to grit him up higher attack, but now it's vulnerable to whatever.
Someone barrages, and that's...
Oh, yeah. Oh, especially out of something like this. Like the barrage probably kills everything anyway, so maybe I don't have to worry about it. It's like, oh, I barraged my Devastator. Yikes.
You want to roll for first?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right, let's see if I win a die roll. We do.
Nice.
Hooray. All right, I will claim it.
I'm not a huge fan of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Hera like 1 or 2 more weeks, and if Hera doesn't work out, I'm gonna go over to the Asajj once we're done on it. Once we've gotten to a place where I
That'd be a great hand if it was turn 6.
I mean, to be fair, you get to turn 6 pretty quick, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Air quotes turn 6.
We'll see. I don't know, dude. I just, like, in, like, 2 games against Wyatt, none of my resupplies ever showed up.
Really?
Yep. I, like, looked and I was like, let me see here. And I was like, oh, yeah, you're all hiding in the bottom deck.
I'm going to keep this, but I still am not sure what I'm a resource.
Well,
This one's getting weird. We're definitely not resourcing it. I guess it's these.
are you just taking too much damage in anticipation of getting to where you need to get to?
we just didn't have the Sentinels we needed. I really think it comes down to Sentinels and as you were just saying, the native Caribbean.
That's a little friendlier to me. I'll take
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's a hand.
It's not the most perfect, but I'll take it.
Yeah, after playing some Colossus decks today,
Yeah.
I can appreciate normal hands a little bit more.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought Tyler's side.
Cool. Sounds good. Scouting Headhunter with some scout.
I'll claim it.
And I shall pass.
My hope is that everyone goes, I'm gonna look.
Alright, ready?
I mean, on paper, it's pretty good. Helps the head.
You have initiative?
I do. One chopper.
All right, let's try that. We're gonna Gorilla Soldier. So 3 indirect. If any of it hits your base, he untaps.
Gotcha. Interesting indeed. These are what, swings for 2?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just take it. I'll let him untap for this one.
All right, then I'll add on 1 more indirect from Boba. This one doesn't affect him, obviously.
Gotcha. Yeah, that'll go to the base still. I would like to keep my Sentinel up.
Seems fair.
Alrighty. Do a 3 Fang Fighter.
Sure. Well, we'll swing in with this guy for 2 first.
Copy that. Go 6. I'll swing in for 2.
Taking 2.
Yeah.
I will.
Chopper to the base for 1.
And pass.
Right, you want attack? I'll get rid of those.
All right. Good to go?
Yes, I believe so.
You got a little IG2K action, so I'm going to deal 1 to each of your guys.
Copy that. 1. Kill the Sentinel.
And then 1 more indirect from Boba. Since
1
I
more
dealt
indirect. Gotcha.
Sneak attack.
Alright. Cool. Do 3. Phase 3 Dark Trooper.
Sounds good. We'll go base for 3.
Copy that. Where are you? We'll also go base for 3.
Taking 3. I don't want to grow that guy, so I'll just claim.
Copy that. Pass.
2 for Hera.
2 for Hera. Alright. She's a 2-3.
You take baby. I put her in a camper.
Let's kill
I also
Chopper.
like.
That'll be that. Yes.
Turn 2 for maybe.
Good to go?
I believe that I am.
Alright, let's see here. We're going to. I think we're gonna sneak attack a raider in.
Heard.
So we'll deal 2 to that guy and 2 to base, and then 1 indirect 2.
Gotcha. 2 to that guy. 2 to base. Base goes to. I'll just take 1 to base because I have some other stuff there. Oh boy. Alright. I'm really regretting one of the cards I resourced right now.
Yeah, you have initiative?
There's not a ton that I can do.
Valterra. Draw a card.
You need to.
Okay, cool.
Because I know, like, I have him double sleeve, so I know it's probably, like, the glare is going to make it tough to read.
Gotcha. And his is it's only if the card was discarded?
Yeah, it has to be hand or deck. So once he's in play,
gotcha.
he's just a body.
Cool, I'll take him out with the Fangfire.
Makes sense. I'll clear that guy out while I can.
Copy that. I'll do it again.
All right, in that case, we'll go base for 4.
Base for 4. A little too much at this point. Flip Piet.
Go base for 3.
Base for 3. And I will claim after that.
All right, so you got that. I will pass, so he dies. I will deal 2 to him and 2 to you, I guess.
I'm gonna sack 3. Oh, you have initiative.
Where is Alrighty.
King Piet, spend 5. Look at my top 3 cards.
Alright.
Ready as you are, sir.
I am definitely ready. Alright, so thanks to Piet. Jesus.
No, don't worry about it.
New sleeves.
I know how it
Those
goes.
fucking new dragon sleeves. Alrighty. So yeah, so I will, thanks to Piet, I will do 6 and Devastator, use the 4 indirect to kill him.
Makes sense. In that case, 9.
Now there are 2 of them. Wedge.
I'm gonna him to fight.
Let's play a Boba Fett. Boba
Does
Jr.
it,
Copy
does
that.
it do the attack?
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna claim.
exhausted. Yeah.
In that case, we'll go
It takes 2.
Boba,
takes 3.
that thing, and then punch who we have to. Take 3 back.
3 back? Gotcha.
And then I'll pass.
Have a good night.
You plans?
I did not. No.
I guess. Ready as you are, sir.
Let's. Yeah, I will.
Right. So we're ready to go?
Yep.
Cool. I apologize.
Got the Devastator.
Turbo Laser Salvo.
Ooh, that'll do
Kill
it.
both of them.
Makes sense. In that case,
Come down to 6.
we will Raider. We'll deal 2 to Devastator and 2 to you. Oh wait, shit! I lost my leader in that process. I just realized.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, I was like, where'd he go?
Takes 2 damage now. Let's go 6 to.
So I was like, oh, can I ping? Wait, I don't even have a leader. Not that I could ping anyway, but I can't. I kind of need him.
All right, I'll swing into the base for 9.
On a 14, I will claim.
Copy that. Yeah, okay, then I'll just do the extra 2, might as well.
16.
And I'll pass from there.
All right. Good to go?
Ready to go.
24.
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch there to trade. So then I'll deal 2 to Piet and 2 to you. With 1 indirect.
So 3 to Piet.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, right there.
And then 2 to you also.
Nice. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kill that.
All right, you got it. So you got 2 open after that. Let's go gambling. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a Devastator of my own, which I think gets me there if I go face.
Nice.
Right, because you're at 26.
Yep, that'll do it.
All right.
Ah, man.
I had to do it like that turn because if I didn't,
Dude, if it wasn't the Devastator,
oh god, dude, I would have been so mad if that little idiot kept me out of the game.
+1.
I know. I was like sitting there. I was like, as long as it's not a Devastator,
Yeah.
we got this. Because I had a bombardment waiting too.
Oh good god, I got cooked by a bombardment the other day.
Yeah,
After
it's-
they and there was a Devastator on board, so like I didn't have any say in it.
Yeah.
This is awkward.
Yeah, I think I would have gone better for me if I had been able to get more going early game. I was not drawing any of my cheap units.
I mean, that's how the early game is always going to go.
Yeah.
You get the early game.
Kanan into Piet.
But I stocked up a few more, specifically that 2-drop Sentinel. Because I was like, that was a new addition today.
That guy is interesting. I've seen him pop up in a few different things. Honestly, the first time I saw him was in Vader Green.
Oh,
just
yeah,
as
yeah.
like another space guy, because eventually they played, like they put Vader on him, and I'm like,
Right.
okay, he's enormous and he's a Sentinel.
Yeah.
And then Victor Leader obviously helps him out. So we want those 3, and we want. Oh yeah. Take your time.
Saw an email from a recruiter. I'm about to transition jobs.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah. So
Congratulations, I guess.
Oh
Maybe?
yeah. Oh yes. Absolutely.
Fair. Okay.
Oh yeah. No, this is will fix a lot of things.
That's awesome to hear.
So I was like, yeah, we're excited. And make me a whole lot more money in the process.
Well, that's what you want to see.
Yeah.
Dude, that's exactly the goal, right?
Dude, my job right now, I don't even get health insurance through them.
Really?
Yeah. Startups.
I mean, to be fair, mine doesn't either, but I'm getting it through my wife's job, so like,
Right.
it's
Yeah, startups.
well,
Startups
that's
full of one-man shows who don't think about anything.
oh my god, I'm part of it. Well, I guess if they're a startup, they might be small enough to fit. Like, I don't know what the technicalities are for like what you're required to offer and things like that.
Me neither. I just know I got that government insurance right now, and I got the one that's so bad I don't have to pay for it.
Oh god.
I think it's got like a $3,000 deductible or something.
I've had those moments in my life where it's like, all right, just gotta make it to the next time when I can get on the appropriate
Yeah.
insurance.
Yeah, going back to the salaried life, Monday to Friday.
Nice.
Just like ease up my schedule and just have some consistency. Because like right now I'm like all over the place. Like 2 days of the week, I'm all over Philly delivering cases of liquor. One day I'm out in King of Prussia. 2 other days I'm in one of the retail stores. Like,
It's tough, like when you don't have consistency. I will,
Yeah.
as much as, and I mean, I work whatever, 9 to 5, so like,
yeah.
as much as people can complain about, there is something to be said for, okay, I know every day, every week, every month, I'm doing X, Y, Z.
Yep, exactly. I was like, I used to not appreciate it as much, but now I appreciate consistency so much.
Life changes too.
Well, my partner's 9 to 5 too, so I'm like, so I already lose one weekend day with her because I'm in a fucking liquor store from 12 to 8. So I'm like, cool, there's the entire day.
Oh yeah, that eats up.
Yeah, she's late to wake up, early to bed. So I'm like, I saw her for maybe 45 minutes on either end of my shift.
Yikes. That's rough. That's gonna be a tough spot.
It's just been, I mean, it was one of those things, like, always knew it was temporary because the job market was just tough when we moved here.
Right.
And I was just sitting there waiting for my old employer to pull the trigger on the expansion they had been talking about.
Gotcha.
Finally happened, so I'm like, all right, like, let's roll.
I'm gonna try.
Let's take Keen and die. Yeah, we'll hit your top deck for 2. Alright, we'll heal 2.
I'm also gonna give this a shot because it's not the greatest, but I don't fancy my chances of this.
I assume you wanted that. So.
I would love it. Thank you. Cool. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. All right, 2. Admiral Piet.
That's a good one. Kylo's high.
All right. Claim.
And then is it a third attack or just 2?
Oh, no, just the 2.
Really?
I thought it was only the 2.
Waylay Wedge.
Nice.
Actually, let's use that and then Waylay Wedge, so I only use 1.
Ready as you are, sir.
I am indeed ready. Cool. 3. Open fire.
That'll kill him. I will replace him with a droid missile, something or other. Platform. I was going to say pod, but that's not it.
Cool. Claim.
Yes. Let's go 6 to base.
Ready as you are, sir.
I am indeed ready.
Play that for 3.
Open fire again.
All right, that time I have a retort, so we'll do total of 4 indirect to you.
4 indirect.
3 from this and then 1 from Boba.
Copy that. I'll just let Piet eat that.
He's pretty good at that.
Yeah.
I have 2 more indirect for you.
Copy that. 2 more indirect, which has no choice but to be direct.
Yep.
Cool. I'll claim from there.
Yes. How dare you make that joke?
It's not going to be any of these, right? No, we're going to roll that? Really? I kind of want this. We're going to try this. I think this is a mistake. We'll see. Ready as you are.
I am indeed ready. Tap Piet. 5.
Which one is it?
Resupply carrier.
Try. Swing for 2.
In that case... We have to try it. If I don't do it here, I'm never going to do it. So
That's fair.
I'm going to go... This is... Yeah, it's 3. So we're going to go Vader into Fett's Fire Spray.
Nice.
We'll go here.
Pass back.
We'll go here. Kill.
Flip Piet.
We'll go base for 7.
7.
2 indirect. There's a lot of triggers here. Then 1 that I put on a unit, which will be that guy, I guess. Cool. So I didn't kill him, so I don't get the second trigger, but I do get to do Boba. So 1 on him and then 1 indirect.
1 on him, and so for a total of 1 indirect damage?
Well, 1 from this and then 1 additional
so
indirect.
2 indirect. Gotcha.
Well, no, only a single. There was 2 off of this.
I see, I see.
There's 2 indirect. That's what. Sorry.
Gotcha.
2 indirect, his trigger, and then 1 from Boba because I did all that.
I see. Cool.
And then after all that,
claim from there.
We'll go bomber and then pass. Yeah, 85 triggers later.
Nice.
4 to base.
Looking for a second there, I was like, am I crazy? And then I was like, oh no, I ramped. That's what happened.
yeah. I've done that many
So what
times.
is he at right now?
He's a 7/7.
He's a 7/7. Heard. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for 6. Do that. Kill the bomber.
Makes sense. Bomber is bomb. We'll go base for 7. And then I'm going to break it up again so that we can make sure we get it all. So it attacks for 7, 2 indirect off of the fire spray.
Got it. 2 indirect, so we'll send 1 over here. And send 1 over here.
Alright, then the Vader ping, which is technically an on attack, but we'll put 1 on It doesn't really matter.
It has to get upgraded.
Yeah, because I can't do that. So we'll put 1 on that guy.
1 on that guy? Gotcha.
And then we'll do 1 indirect on both.
Gotcha. Alright, we'll send that one over here. I'll swing into 4. Swing into the base for 4.
This unit to the ghost. The ghost is now an 8-9 with
We'll
grit.
go gambling.
And,
Dark.
because it's an action on the Phantom. That when it's a unit, I can.
Okay.
3, so that's 5.
So it's an 8-9 with.
We're gonna try this. I put this card literally in today, so I have to. I'm like obligated to play it. Yeah. So Radiant 7. So 5 indirect to you, but while it's out, every non-leader gets -1 attack for each damage on it.
I gotcha.
So if you assign the damage there, I can hypothetically run in and live.
Sorry. So say that all one more time.
Okay. So it's 5 indirect, but the static ability is your non-leaders have -1 attack for every damage on it. So like he currently is a 1 attack guy.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Cool. All right.
So 5 to you, sir. Where do you want to put it?
5. So we'll just let him go.
All right. So 3 more.
3 more. I will just give it to Piet.
Seems good. Back to you.
Claim.
He claims. All right. In that case, we'll go Boba on the ground and then 9 to base total. And then this guy bounces. And then moves.
Alrighty.
Scooping is for ice cream.
Yeah, that's game. I can't answer that.
I was gonna say like that's a lot. I did have another Devastator that I was gonna, I had a lot more damage coming. But
Yeah, if I would have played it out if I had pulled a bombardment, but I did not.
I was waiting for the green Devastator to come out because then like
now
you
all the
kill
cheap
him.
ones came.
Oh, no.
Now all they did.
I mean, you didn't hit a resupply in either game, which is kind of abnormal. Well, more than abnormal. It's rare.
Yeah, I was trying to aggro my way through these first couple rounds, and I think that might have been a mistake. But also, like, there was nothing that I could have played with those extra resources anyway. Like, it
Yeah,
wouldn't
if you
have
just
gotten me
didn't
anywhere.
have the tools, you didn't have the tools.
Yeah, but it happens.
I was boarding in like some low drops, and then Sham Syndulla, the guy that like the red guy that lets me ramp. I haven't actually. I've used it against Han, but I haven't used it against Piet.
So I'm 12 right now. I think the answer is I just go 11 into your base.
Matt, you were the one who tried really hard to make this work. What do you think about Unity of Purpose Rex?
Just Rex dies too.
Yeah, because the one deck I was looking at it played with was just like flooding like 1 and 2 cost units.
I'm finding that cheap units die very easily to most decks.
Yeah, that's true. Especially like
Ping
this,
meta.
that fucking pinging shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one,
I think he's
the weird thing about this deck is like I have almost no agency in it.
Yeah.
It's 100%. Like not only are you playing your deck, you're playing my deck.
Right.
Because of all the indirect damage.
Right.
So the reason I was not to change the subject, but the reason I was asking you about the your Discord is because of the Vader Rex thing.
Yeah.
So there's a few people that I've been talking to that are like hell bent on Rex as the superior option. I'm not sure I'm sold.
Over Vader?
Yes, because Rex hypothetically kills on resource 6. So
Vader does too, though.
He does, but if you go Unity, it will always be 1 action behind. Because you have to deploy that turn, whereas Rex can deploy on the turn prior. So first action, you go Unity, now my guys are big. Hypothetically, you deploy Vader, say, which you could always do later, and he's also a +5 himself. Like, if they barrage, as opposed to you first action Unity to make sure you're immune to barrage or something like that. But I think Vader is better on paper because of Victor Leader and the stupid clone ship, the 4-cost clone ship. So it's a 3/3 that gets +1/+1 for every space guy. So like, I've gotten it to like 12/12s before, and not like jumping through hoops. I mean, you know it. You're gonna have a shit ton of tokens. So I have some lists now that I know that it's actually you and not some random.
Yeah. No, I always meant to follow up, but I was trying the Vader list.
Yeah.
I think maybe Rex is better as long as you draw Unity, but if you don't draw Unity, you're not going
Well,
to.
that's the thing. I was telling the people who are all in on Rex, I'm like, do you guys have any videos of, and I'm not saying like failed shot or whatever, like I'm sure they have some Paradise videos, but like I'm talking to you guys. Do you personally have some videos of like the deck doing its thing? Because I don't want to see, because they're like, oh, I have screenshots of the Unity turn. Like, that doesn't help. I want to know how you got to the Unity turn. Because, like, what if they disrupt you? What if they race you? What if they do all these other things? Because I played against the Unity deck, the Rex one, like, say a dozen times, 2 dozen times. They've Unitied once. And the only reason they won the one time with Unity is because I accidentally loaded in with like and I'm like, whatever, I'll just play this game. And it was like an incomplete deck or a deck that had 100 cards in it or something like that. Because I just like pasted the wrong link. Every other time they whiffed Unity or didn't, like they had it but it wouldn't have mattered like when we played. And they just died.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, oh, I'm playing Boba and Boba was beating it, or I was playing Django and Django was beating it, or playing Sabine and Sabine was beating it. It didn't matter what I was playing. I played Cad Blue earlier and like it didn't matter. I just killed everything.
Yeah.
Like,
I like the Vader better because you have access to Overwhelming Barrage. You have generally good units. The way I found it is that Unity is a nice bonus that probably wins you the game at some point, but if you don't draw Unity, it's still a
I think Unity is
solid
reasonable
deck.
in the deck. But are you still hell-bent on double green? Do you really want to be double green?
I just like the ramp cards. I like command and ramping because you really need to ramp to get to Vader. Like that turn extra really.
Right now, you really do.
And then if you have an Overwhelming Barrage in hand, like you're pretty happy to see that because
like ramp into a barrage. Well, it gets weird because a lot of your guys are little idiots. So
yeah. Well, if you flip Vader, as long as they don't kill him.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think yellow. I mean, yellow is just a strong color, so it's hard to not.
Well, I like it. So yellow gives you sanction or shuttle, so you can just capture. Like one of the things that drew me to it initially is somebody went A-wing Chewie and like capture it.
Yeah.
Just crushed them. Red I liked because of Tarkin. So you get Victor Leader and new Tarkin, and then all of a sudden, all of those little tokens are actually like, going from a 1/1 to a 2/2 is a big upgrade, or a 2/1.
Because Victor Leader is like every time I play Victor Leader, it just makes it so much easier to play.
100%. And now you have two play sets of Victor Leaders.
Yeah.
I like all the colors. The one guy, Chrono, on the KTOD team was really high on Vader Blue. I don't, but like I prefer the yellow version of red or green.
So it just bounces back.
I still think it's very playable.
I think I just like double green. I just want it to work.
I don't think it's unreasonable. But I mean, the hard part is right now it's probably unreasonable. Maybe next Thursday it might be very reasonable, depending on what the news is.
Yeah, because I play on Force Table, I beat all the decks other than Django. Like even the AI Django like destroys me, but I'm solid against everything else. It's like Sabine, I can beat Pietz, I just outrace.
I could definitely see you outracing.
Because I'll put the AI on aggro, I'll put it on control. I try to make it so the AI just kills all my stuff and see if I survive, and I usually do.
Yeah.
Because I'm not building around making tokens anymore. I'm just building around having a solid green deck that has solid units that just stay on the board. Because for Unity, you only need 3 things on the board and you win the game. You don't need a whole thing for it.
I mean, it's nice to get like plus infinite, but it's not required, like you're saying. So.
I mean, I'm pretty happy to flip Vader, and if I have a couple other things on, like that's usually game over.
I can definitely see it. I mean, Vader's a big upgrade himself. He's a big deal. I don't know, like if they really do intervene next week, I was saying earlier, I'm putting in a lot of effort. I don't think I'm going to go so far as to get the showcase, but I will order one of the Etsy ones because there's actually 2 that look really sweet.
There's some really fucking cool ones on
Well,
Etsy.
like the Bosk that I used was off of Etsy. The only problem is the one I like more is the guy that's in Canada, aside from stuff we're not going to talk about. Aside from that, the way he does them is they're 2 different cards. So like the front and the back are different physically. Like I have the Sabine, which is a little annoying. The other place that I've gotten stuff from does it as a single card, which is I prefer. So like you can't really tell. But if I can,
I think that's the game. I can't stop that
thing out. Like it's actually 2 physical cards. So I had it in the slipcase, but it felt like there was a white border because I could never get it just right in the slipcase. So I just put it in one of these because it's way easier.
Alright, if I can't beat with a double.
But yeah, I really want to put a lot of effort into later if something happens. I just think Django right now annihilates it. So it's
because you can't make a board of small things because they die to pain. You can't make a board of big things because they just get exhausted constantly.
And you're not really faster. You can't go faster than them because of those. And you can't go over the top because you're not really built to be like a really late game control deck. So, yeah, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
I think
there's a few different things that John had messaged me. I don't know. I think I don't know if you guys met him. He was at PQ. He had messaged me the other day. Yeah, he had or it was today. He messaged me and goes, "Is there even a point to building anything right now?" Once they said that,
not really. I mean, just fuck around in locals for now and then see what happens. See how the chips.
Well, we won't know until
they're actually going to say something on Wednesday.
A week from this Wednesday, so April 9th. So the running theory is after this past weekend and different stuff and all the various people complaining, they're going to wait to see how Denver and I think it's Liverpool this weekend, because those are 2 more sectors, see how that plays out and then make a statement of, well, we're doing something, we're not doing something, whatever, which would give it like 3 weeks, 4 weeks before Richmond. So, like, it's good timing if they're going to do something, because then it at least gives people, okay, we made a big change. You have an opportunity to try and figure it out in the meantime. Because otherwise, I'm not one to give into internet raging. They got to do something.
I mean, when 25% of the field ends up being like 85% of the finalists, like
2 votes in a row with a deck that's
So the counter argument I saw in other several was like, so the Atlanta event, there weren't nearly as many Jangos. However, it sounds as though a bunch of the people that were there were on record as saying, if we were trying our hardest to win, we would have played Django, but I just did not want to play it. Whether that's true or not, because this is like 15th hand. So, and ultimately, Cad Blue did. I looked at George's match record on Melee. The guy who was runner-up. I think out of say 8 rounds, he played 7 and beat him. So it's definitely beatable, but my concern, Jay and I were talking about this earlier, is like, okay, so let's assume that CAD is auto win. We don't know because this was the first event. Maybe the Django players adjust, whatever.
Yeah, she really wants.
If CAD is auto wins, but that is an auto loss to Han, and Han auto loses to Django, are we actually playing a game? It's just, oh, you got that? All right, let's go get lunch. What are we doing? We're not playing a game. We're just rolling the dice. And I don't know. Obviously, I don't know if that's true. It's been 2 days, but I'm of the opinion they should do something, because otherwise people are pissed.
Yeah, I'm starting to not enjoy this set because I want to build fun things. It's like, oh, well, I just lose to these 3 decks, so like.
I mean, there's always going to be meta stuff, but I think you can close the gap between these are the tier 1 decks and these are the tier 2s. Right now, it's like you can't even be like, oh, well, I'm good into this, but I'm like, I could fight in these other ones. It's like, no, either I beat this and I lose to these, or I beat those and I lose to this.
That's how I feel Quinlan is. Quinlan has a pretty decent shot against most things.
Yeah, I think Quinlan's in a pretty decent spot.
But man, it's
an uphill fight.
A struggle to win with that deck. I did okay. I like the PQs. I went 4-3 or 3-4. But some of those games were super close. And the ones I lost, admittedly, are because I just didn't know the deck I was playing against. Like, I didn't know what to expect, because I don't play enough.
Well, Quinlan, the way I've seen a lot of people put it is it's the best fair deck. Like, yeah, you can force throw somebody to oblivion every once in a while, but compared to Triple Dark into Devastator, or I'll bozo you on turn 3, or something like that, you are playing a way more fair game than the rest of the deck. So, to your point, if you aren't familiar with what's on the other side of the table, it's way easier to give up a game. I mean, I've played enough Django to just test it and stuff, and Han, where, I don't care what you're doing. I have Bozo on turn 3. You're just
Bozo?
Tech DJ.
Oh.
So, like, you will literally never deploy your leader, or I'll triple dark you twice in a game, and I hit Raiders both times. You're dead because you're 25 health base or something. There's a lot of oops, I win.
Against Han, so I'm playing Luke, so I plan to put scanning officers that are pretty solid if I see them.
Well, first of all, most people are going to sit down. If it's not one of the premier, the big Han players, they're going to sit down and have no idea what to expect from you. You're going to nail them with a scanning officer, and you're going to win on the spot because they're not going to expect it. They're just going to get blown out. Like, who comes back from skipping turn 1 or turn 2 whenever you play it and losing 3 cards?
Yeah. Because even when I was playing Quinlan, Jay would play scanning officer against me. And it's like a lot of my opening cards are either a blaster or an elf 3/7.
Yeah.
And he hits 2 or 3. He's hit 3 before, but even 1 or 2 is like I have to skip the turn.
Yeah, exactly. And in this game, especially now, it's kind of a death knell. You can't just pass. Like, you're just dead.
2 Hera pilot on the Phoenix Squad Ava.
But yeah, I think they will do something. I just don't know what it is. We were talking about it earlier. I am of the opinion they should go super duper drastic. Like, I have a list of like 8 cards that I would sit on top of like the obvious ones, because my big concern is this: we have almost just under a year before rotation. I think there are a lot more broken things lurking, but they're not. Like, they haven't come up not because people haven't discovered them, but because these other things are just that much better. So are we just gonna have to ban stuff again in a month when the next bullshit comes up? So I think they should just cut everything off the knees and do a rip the Band-Aid off, ban 15 things if you have to. That's more than I'm thinking, but if that's what it takes to reset the power level, because otherwise we're kind of just clinging on for dear life to get to rotation. If they banned, when it happens, if they went every set 1 leader, I would be like, okay, yeah. Because I'm talking that, obviously DJ, Triple Dark, probably, I already said set 1 leaders, but
sorry.
I already know it needs
possibly Django himself.
Worse to play into.
I saw suggestions saying Surprise Strike.
No, don't apologize. It was worse
Just
playing
because
into
because you had mentioned the stats. Between the 2 events, I think there were 2 non-yellow decks across both events. So, maybe Surprise Strike, or if not Surprise Strike, something else to close the gap.
Yeah, or make yellow units less powerful if they keep their abilities.
Somebody suggested Crafty Slug.
Really?
Because it is such a de facto. It goes in every yellow deck. Every yellow deck. Almost every yellow deck starts with Crafty Slug. I don't know if I go that far, but I get the suggestion.
You'd have to have a good reason not to.
The other ones I was thinking is Vigilance. Possibly Cunning. There's a lot of things where, like I said, okay, great, we deal with Django, we deal with Han, and I think if you deal with one, you have to get rid of the other. because you don't want like, oh, we get rid of Django and now it's the Han show again.
Han, I think Han's super powerful because of Smuggle. Because I think his ability of like discarding a card from his hand is kind of fair.
It was certainly more fair until Smuggle, that's for sure.
Yeah, because I was playing a yellow.
But now you
Han.
draw a card like every time you do that, almost. So, including when he deploys, especially because it's off the top. But even then, Smuggle aside, let's say they don't deal with him, like they just do DJ, they just do TDR or Django, whatever to fix it. Aren't we just going to have a Han problem next set again? There will be good yellow cards, and then Han's going to cheat them out before they're supposed to be out. It feels like Han, to a degree, is what Boba was, where it's like, why would I ever play anything other than Boba in yellow villain? I mean, I guess you could make an argument for this. Han is super powerful.
Way to do this is to...
But like I said, I think they got to rip the Band-Aid off and do it deep clean, so that we're not every set having. If we're having the same discussion about a new thing when Set 5 releases, it's going to be miserable. And people are going to. Like, you get a freebie with the first band.
Right hook, bounce Sabine, draw card.
For people that are not super invested, like, I'm going to. There's 6 PQs that are close to us now. I'm going to try and go to all of them.
Commandeer.
But for somebody who's less invested, how much are they going to tolerate? Or it's like, I don't want to have to. They just can't design good sets. They keep making broken stuff. Like, at a certain point, people are going to go, well, maybe I just go play that. Well, that has its own problems. But the grass is always greener, so you got to,
They seem to really get it in the first set. Like the first set seemed pretty fair. Like Boba was.
It was powerful, but it wasn't as big of a goal at the time. But that we were saying that earlier too. Like one of my biggest complaints is the disparity. The stuff that's good. Okay, if everything was on that level, like if everything was on DJ level, everything was Django level, everything was Cunning level, like card, although I guess the color too. The consistency of that would be, okay, this is a high-powered game, but everybody does something super powerful. It feels like only a couple things get to do something powerful, and everything else is like, hold up. It's like, those are not in the same ballpark.
Yeah, let's have Hera kill one.
One of these guys.
Yeah, she takes 3. Let's play
Running Hera?
Right.
Which Hera are you on? Oh, yellow again. Okay,
I'm
okay.
still on Hera yellow. It feels right.
It feels right.
It feels right. Hold on. I gotta figure out where this is going. Yeah, we'll put it. We're going 3 base. 3 base. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Let's have Sabine's run into this. We'll kill my own Bright Hope, I think. That's the answer. That's what I'm saying. Alright, we're gonna put +1.
What was that?
That's actually a good call. I was like, wait, what? Oh, yeah, it's Brit.
And it comes out the turn before she does.
I think that's the big thing. So what I found with Boba, I don't pilot him often.
And honestly, sometimes I like there was the game where I was really
Yeah, but at least for you, you have grit. My guy's just he's in vanilla, which is it's fine. That's not like what I found. In order, if I want to set up the pilot, I have to have like I need to play 3 ships before his deploy turn in order to have him, because they're going to deal with some, and then if they end up with initiative on the deploy turn, they might be able to deal with the third turn, hypothetically. So, like,
if you let them do their trades and whatever's left, you can put it on.
Exactly.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah, ideally, I don't want to play a Raider that turn and then deploy to it, because I don't get the benefit. I'd rather just go around. But if I want to actually be in the air, to like action consolidate or something, I found you need the extra ship, so the gunship is a good idea. Are you running the Starhopper, the indirect damage guy, 2 cost? I like him just because he's a good turn 1 play.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's not good, but it's actually. You could trade up, hypothetically.
My thought was, when we were crafting, was ideal turn 1 would be Onyx Bird.
been
Oh, yeah.
a beautiful
And then
card.
turn 2 would be intercept base on it. You end up with the 4/6 with grit, and it becomes a target because it has grit.
Yeah.
But if they
And
kill
most
it, you
removal
heal
right now
off.
is damage based, so yeah, it's. I like the idea.
So you're getting a benefit off of making yourself a
cards
target with the unit.
Two.
Downside is a waylay or
Thank you.
Well, that
Two right now. I'm so sorry.
I'm not big on the pilot.
Two Sparker for Rebellion.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's only one two.
right.
If yellow
get
is
rid of
really
Devastator.
popular right now, like, you just keep
Which exponentially is 50% of the meta in top.
Chewbacca.
I think it was only between Milan
Let's
and
kill him.
I think there were 2 Sabines
Yeah, let's
in
kill
the top
him.
16 of the
Yeah,
you mean four into
Atlanta.
him?
Everything else
Yeah,
in both
kill
events
him.
was yellow.
Instead of my
One
base?
kind or another.
Wait, where are you at?
19.
So yeah, bottom line, way like that.
You want to kill Pete?
I think someone just went in there.
Yeah, I guess I have to go into your base. Yeah, go into your base. Yeah, and then this goes here. And then pass. Bro. Bitch, I do believe in the heart. Bro, I'm playing Yellow Hair. I believe in the heart of cards. Don't you tell me about believing in the heart. I was there when the old magic was written.
You ready?
This is the
Am I?
Soul Believer and Hunter, so we got a card believer here.
Yeah. The devs made a card for me. They told me.
Let's kill Chewbacca.
What if it's not a reward but a punishment?
Chewbacca dies.
They created
Take
a card
6.
only for you.
You do not have to draw
It was
cards.
useful, so you never win. They created it just to fuck.
Oh man.
The existence of it. You can never win.
Of course I never had that many. Okay, so hell was that thing? Come on now. How many resources you got left? You're tapped out?
I didn't play anything.
Oh, okay, you haven't played anything. I need the attack. 27. I assume you're going to kill her immediately?
Yep.
Yeah. Waylay?
Reasonable.
Anthony. It was close though. It looked much like this. A Rebel Assault would have ended the game. It's crazy how one card does so much work.
I was one move away from stopping once with a 2-drop.
What do you name off the Chimera now? Oh wait, is it on attack?
It's on
Yeah,
attack.
it's on
Oh shit, I thought it was one play. Jesus, that card is terrible.
It's much better with ECL. But yeah.
Lane?
I thought it was on play. Jesus.
No resources.
Let's kill Kana.
With Cat? Yeah. I'll love that. I get my guys back. You don't get to draw. Okay. 6. Riken, named Sentinel.
Seems reasonable. Sentinel on that.
Yep.
Let's kill it.
2. Oh yeah.
Um,
You get to name a card.
It's not say May, so obligatory trigger.
Yeah, I don't know what you're playing.
I
don't know what
I don't have a
that?
card.
Let me see. I still gotta see
Oh,
what
you get to see the whole hand?
Yeah.
There you go.
Got it. Hera. It's not what I want. Let's see what we can do here.
Bro, we're halfway through. Where are you? Just so.
I didn't play. Did I play anything this hand? No.
Nah.
3, 4. Let's play the invisible hand. Big trash.
No sound. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not clean. Or I am clean if I haven't already. Yep.
Let's see. Is there anything at all that I can do?
We're gonna have to play a fast ass game 3. Oh, Jesus.
Just skip the first 4 rounds.
You claimed already?
Yeah.
It's like there's 4 rounds where neither of you do anything.
Just skip it.
I can spend
Start at 6 reasons.
I can play this guy, kill Sabine.
Can't attack.
What's that?
I control 3 different colors among other units, so you can't attack Sabine.
There's other
Oh,
stuff.
perfect. Let's do it into
I believe I do, but not.
Paradox.
spend 1 for dogfight. I'll reread him.
I mean, there's other stuff, so
Nice.
No. Okay. I'm debating going to Richmond. Like, I'm gonna decide it.
I can't.
I might, because there were a
All right.
bunch of people
Game
that,
3.
that said they would be willing to share.
How much time is
4
left?
minutes. We have 4 minutes. We'll just go real quick.
I mean, by the time we shuffle, it's gonna be time.
I'm gonna.
I wanted
shuffle
to
my wife gave me 15 seconds.
Jay and Scott.
Oh yeah.
Airbnb for the weekend.
You got the judge B&B?
Yeah. I'm gonna sit there
With an
until they
imposter.
get back.
Yeah. Oh no. He's gonna get voted off
It's
the
the
island.
Judge B&B with an imposter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait until they get back at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna light a candle and I'm just gonna sit there and stare at them because they're all gonna go out with the winners, and I'm just gonna sit there sad and alone after getting kicked. In round 3.
You wait at the the dinner table there, and then you flick the light. Where have I have been waiting all night. Just have like some cold leftovers on the table and just be like, this was hot 6 hours ago.
They can judge Star Wars, we can judge that.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, y'all are gonna be on social media. Who judges the judges? Who judges the judges? Let's talk about it. Today's episode. Oh my god.
Society at this point. We make one mistake and we get blacklisted for life almost. Especially if your name gets public.
Oh yeah.
That one judge from the like altercation that happened.
Oh yeah.
He he had to go quiet for I don't know, he was getting a lot of bad.
The altercation, like the guy who's throwing cards at people?
So the judge that made that call, somehow his name got out and he was getting some emails.
For not banning
I assume that's the reason.
People taking sides
The
on things
iron-
that they have no.
Yeah, but let's think about this for a second. So the issue was the guy threw a card at someone. So your response that you feel the judge made a bad call was to threaten violence. Because you were upset about his response to physical violence.
Yeah, that thought process.
The irony!
Chewbacca.
So there's one of the shops in Austin.
Yeah.
Stopped running Yu-Gi-Oh entirely because somebody tried to stab someone else.
That's another like.
Last night, one of the One
6
Piece
to beat.
players doxed another one in our Discord. Someone owed someone money.
One Piece player. Like all of our players at my shop in Austin, the One Piece players are the worst.
But over the years, I've collected stories
As the Yu-Gi-Oh is the one that I've.
they all
And it can't be bounced.
that. I don't know.
The equipment can.
There's like no
the
Yu-Gi-Oh
unit can.
Austin whatsoever.
That was the only place
left
that.
anymore in general.
I thought they were only on 4.
Craps on their.
I respawn.
Oh, you respawned. Right. Sorry, my bad.
So what?
OB, kill it.
Oh, there's that. But so they're equivalent of like sections.
Playing for like, I'm not exaggerating. They come to tournament and everyone steals tournament.
I got
And
it.
the decks themselves.
I can't believe you're making me do this.
Right back to the
It's hard to get like a
Sure. Plain.
And they so apparently Konami
It's just
doesn't.
insane.
I can have token.
You can have token.
If you want to be an official Konami store,
It's so sweet to
well, when they find out you're running the one, at least I'm getting the second.
Why would you be so proactive with being anti-letting players play?
Some of these companies just
That is time to get this phase one way.
I was like, that's not the most Nintendo Nintendo solutions I've ever seen.
they all
Now that I got to play this in 2 rounds of the time, yeah, third round by.
Which PS?
You just understand the play lines better coming from Kira.
Yeah.
So it was an easy transition.
Yeah, I think it was, as an aggro player, I was like, this. It's like, and I reworked Ready for A, gave myself a couple extra things. There was some stuff last time I was here. There's stuff that needed to be main deck that was not. And like, Jeff when I came in here today, like, Turbo Laser Salvo.
yeah, that card's a big deal. That card's a big deal.
Yeah, between that and the Barbit.
I'll pull this to
If this stuff goes down, that's probably not yet. If that happens.
3. No. Let's 2. Spark of Rebellion. What does that mean? Gross. Gross. Let's get rid of, I guess, the Invincible.
How come I can see him?
2 for actually 3 to base.
2.
I've said that joke a bunch of times.
Standing incredibly still.
I've said that joke to a bunch of people, and it's like, man, that's like 2007 World of Warcraft. Actually, no, it would have been later. It must have been like 2010 or 11 when I was in Rasmus. And like, there's a ton of people who have no idea what I'm saying. Because that was
From the mouth.
15 years ago. Yeah, exactly. Like, that was
Whaley, the
the
resupply
Baron's
card.
chat equivalent.
2 to base.
My wife started.
Open an RP server, go into Baron's chat, just spend a few hours.
Hera's gonna hit the security droid, take 3, gives Wedge a +1.
4 for a resupply card.
Like, I'm getting the itch too.
6 to base.
I don't want to go back.
We
literally draw.
because he breathes.
Oh yeah.
Every time he mentions something, I'm like, twinge, like, don't play.
I never really rated it. I just did. Like I was on Dark.
No, this was the one.
I was like,
I just wanted to see if I could get us to an exact
for a
even
hot
amount.
minute. I was like number 2 mage.
That's a bummer.
And then
It is not a bummer. Both of these decks are good. We just ran into a draw.
You allowed
Round
I should have
three,
well, I should have played it
Any
different
schedule?
in that regard.
PvP, on the other hand, don't ask me.
Like my
I'm mad
height
about
was
that.
during Wrath.
Well, I could have just laid out 2 more Sentinels and you
I mean,
couldn't. Yeah, and you wouldn't have been able to go into the base.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. If you had taken the time to actually.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking like, oh, like how do I want to win this game? Not how do I want to survive this round?
Yeah.
So it
Do
was
you want to
like
report it?
Even the 3-man ones, like as long as you knew kind of what to do, you're probably okay.
Literally just. Yeah.
Nice.
What do we want to do?
Maybe. Intentionally draw, I guess.
Just do 1 and 2 and then hit.
1 and 2.
Submit. I got the first one, you got the second one, and then just hit submit.
Thank you.
Not today. What's that? I have an umbrella.
oh yeah.
Oh, it's raining. Well, I can just give you that one.
Is it starting?
I can give you that one.
I just looked at the radar. It's like not here yet, but like very down.
It's supposed to be hit. Like my wife was telling me, it was supposed to like barely start when we started, and then really kick
Either way, I'll
in
give you a
about
ride.
when we finished.
Either way, I'll give you a ride home soon if I'm Uber.
Need someone to take.
Jabango?
Was that? No, I'm not running Django. Yeah, I'm running Boba. I really wanted to build CAD, but like I don't have a handle on it yet. I also didn't have time to build the deck.
Which CAD?
CAD Blue.
You think that's going to be...
I think it has chops. It definitely has chops. The thing is that I think it is very much a meta call. So like, here it might be terrible because like nobody's playing Django.
Correct, but if we're going and playing at a PQ...
At a legit, like a big event.
Shh, don't say legit too loud.
Yeah.
Can't be
I'm trying to insult anybody.
Can't be doing that to them.
But like, yeah, if we went to a PQ, like George is a great deck builder. He's a great player, and like he was going up against great players. I was saying to them earlier, I looked at the match listing on Melee, and like, I don't remember how many rounds they had on there, but like, say he played 8 rounds. He played 7 Django's. And he smoked all of them. The only stuff
with CAD Blue.
Yeah, the only thing he lost to was Han. He lost in like round 1 and then in the finals. And then I think he played a bunch of Django's in the top 16 too. I know he had to play Ian. I mean, the matches were close, but like, I need more games in the deck.
I mean, honestly, though, like, the Boba deck is kind of the next closest thing to Django, right? Because, I mean, like, a TDR Devastator from Boba Fett is still a fucking problem.
It runs, like, almost the same card pool. But it's not as explosive, obviously. It doesn't do as fair thing. And if they hit TDR, this deck is going to change a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're.
Well, I think Boba's still going to be a solid deck if they hit TDR.
It depends. It's hard to predict right now, only because a good portion because who the fuck knows what the relationships between decks are going to be.
Yeah,
like there will be things that were tier 1 that fell off that will possibly come back.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
red or blue?
I will take red, please. Red it is. Red. I'm playing. Sir. You like that this set is a different color on the initiative.
Yeah.
Because the other ones, like, I had them in a pile, and like, at a glance, I can't.
Which one is this?
I mean, I don't particularly care, but
that seems also very reasonable.
So we'll go with the Onyx. We're going to keep the Onyx fruit. Yeah, because I was saying earlier, like if Hera falls apart, if I find that I just can't break through with her,
I'm just gonna try it because I don't really care.
Good to go?
Yeah.
Got a bomber.
Bomby boy?
Yep.
I think she's meta viable.
Got triple surprise strike droid.
Yeah, let's get I think triple dark raid out of there.
I'm not trying to lead you. There's a reason to take this. So
there is, yeah. There's always a reason to take that.
Yes, I will claim.
Pass.
How hard I have to hit
Okay, how do I feel about this?
Yeah, that's reasonable. It got some
retool. Good to go?
Yeah.
So we'll do a total of 4 indirect.
4 indirect?
3 and 1.
Alright. Shall we? Let's do it. Go. 2.
1, 2. 1, 2. And let's play a little 1 to base.
Ouch. Savage beats. We'll Gorilla Soldier, so 3 indirect, and if it goes base, which it of course will, it'll untap.
3?
Total, yes.
Resupply?
You got it. We'll get him for 2.
Okay.
Got something.
Claim?
Yep, pass.
3. Resupply.
Okay, nice. 3. Chewbacca.
I'll hit the base for 2.
Okay. I'll kill your sentinel.
Alright, I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, I am ready to go. Ready as I'm gonna be. You got it.
Flip him, give him a little flipski.
We'll go 3 and then 1 indirect, so 4 total.
All right, he does 2 damage.
Yes.
So let's do. You said 4 altogether.
Correct. It is split in case it matters.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll just put it on Pia.
Sure.
Tap Piet.
Let's spend a 3 for triple dark raid.
Seems good. I've heard some good things about that card.
It's supposed to be all right.
It's not terrible.
Jeez, that's not as good as I would like it to be. But
Yeah.
play the invisible hands.
Yeah, right?
That allows me to look at my next 8.
Piet.
Chopper.
2 to the base.
Let's go 6 to the base.
That's trash. Okay. Whiff.
I'm going to waylay it.
Oh, okay. Seems reasonable.
I don't love doing it, but
7, 9. I mean, racing my face off.
Double check. 7.
he doesn't do anything once he's out. Just the body.
Yeah, let's go 2 to base, I think.
Taking 2, going to 3. We're going to punch him for 2.
Seems reasonable. I'll claim.
I will pass.
Devastator.
Kill that.
Yeah. Blink.
Yeah, that was a
Bonk.
mistake.
Alright, well, let's do this. 1, Rebel Assault. Chopper into here.
What do I want to get rid of?
Off the top of the deck.
Alright, that's fine. And then 4 to kill him. And then let's mill that. Blink.
I'll spend 4. Bring him back out.
Makes sense.
Kanan, pass.
Seems good.
That seems like an easy decision.
Absolutely. Piet's untapped, right?
Yeah.
Because he didn't do anything. Yes. Alright. Let's go base for 4 indirect.
I guess.
6, 7. Turbo Laser Salvo with Devastator. Kill all of them.
Let's go 2 to base.
5. Play droid missile platform.
When defeated. Yep. Seems reasonable. Let's claim, I think.
Play a Kylo's tie and then kill who we have to. And pass.
That was crazy. Waylay that back to your hand.
Resupply. Gotcha. Alright. Claim.
3 for the Phantom 2. Pair to the base for 4, and we'll put a plus
Alright, I
on
think
Phantom
that this
What was that?
is the move.
Fantastic. Is it bad?
Not a light frame. I wouldn't say it's
Alright, you ready?
Ready as you are, sir.
7, I will take all of your guys.
You got it.
and it's just this. I didn't decide where did I?
So that would be over there, then that.
Planetary bombardment. 4 to that. 6 to Hera. 2 to this.
Unless we just get Boba out there.
Man, I remember when I played.
Seems reasonable. 6 to base.
1 to 11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's game 2. Let's just game 2. Let's just.
So,
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
I'll kill the guy I have to.
I see what you cooked here.
I'll claim.
Fine, sir.
yep.
Play a fire spray and deal 2 indirect.
2 indirecty boys.
Yes.
Yeah, I wrote stuff in your bag. I don't think my sideboard is for it.
bomber, and then pass.
And then pass. Jeez Louise.
Ready as you are, sir.
That was also like the ramp finally worked.
Yeah,
I feel like last time I played you, the ramp did not work at all.
I liked that a lot. That was. I mean, also, my only option is bouncing the resupply back because all of my shits are 3.
OB. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 to kill him. And 4 to kill him.
Yeah, and being able to turbo laser just your whole round.
In that case,
that's why I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, why the fuck did I start with this on my sideboard?
we'll Gorilla Soldier 3 indirect to you.
Fixes the problem.
3 indirect?
Round arena weakness.
And then I'll untap if you hit base.
Honestly,
Okay.
I might have to put that in my sideboard because there are definitely moments where I have, like that game against Anthony would have looked very differently if I had turbo laser south.
Yeah.
Put things up
Difference.
5.
It's good. Just like, hey, I need breathing room now. Let me just create it.
This is the turn. This is who we are now.
7 to base.
I'm just dead.
Yeah.
I had messed up a couple turns there, and I'm like, man, I needed to not do that.
What did you miss?
So
by?
I should not have waylaid. I should have just killed Piet, and then the next turn I did something else that I shouldn't have done. I forgot what it was already.
I was just doing so
then
many
there
things
was-
that I shouldn't have. They all went together.
yeah, there was a third one too. I'm trying to think. What was it? I mean, I could go back and watch the tape, but yeah, there was a bunch of shit that I'm like, these are bad things to do.
That's good. We're just getting one of them extra.
Sabine. Yes.
Bye bye.
Sabine?
Yeah.
Cool. Chop the base for 1. We'll mill 1.
Copy that. So fine. 3 indirect.
Alright. We'll put 2 on chop and 1 on the base. And then your base has 1 for chopper. And then I'll plink.
Pass.
Stop the shot.
Well, none of us know much of anything.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, normally I don't mind Piet too much.
You ready?
We'll see how he does if all this stuff hits. Find out next Thursday.
Yeah. I mean, this deck is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it runs pretty well.
I think they, like, I don't know, the European meta is bizarre. So, like,
Well, I mean, the European meta is just Django.
well, there's that. I remember looking at his
Like,
match
the
history, but
meta, I
don't
think,
remember
on
what
both
he's
sides of
playing
the
against.
pond are looking pretty similar, which is a ton of fucking Django.
Well, there wasn't as much in Atlanta, but I anticipate there's going to be a lot this weekend.
Yeah. It's gonna be stupid, dude. If we walk in there and it's like fucking like 50% fucking Django, like...
Well, that's what I was trying to explain to Bernardo the other day. It was like, if...
Well, listen, dude.
Yeah, it's hot. But yeah, the meta share is going to be a valid thing of like how. My concern is that a lot of people are going to look at it because I anticipate there will be some anti-Djangos that will do very well.
For
And
the
they're going to
base,
go,
no
see,
fit."
it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
And I'm
okay.
like, okay, but if even let's say 0 Django's top 16, which is going to be unlikely, but let's say it does, because it's all anti-Django.
who cares? That because 50% of the event, assuming that happens, was jank. There's several metrics to worry about.
It's just not worth it.
All right, good to go.
I don't know. Oh yeah, I think so.
All right, we'll go Kylo's tie.
Let's go bid.
All right,
The shields.
I will claim.
Pass.
These are supposed to
All right, we'll get in for 3.
1, 2, 3. I will use his ability. I'll tap 2 for triple dark raid.
There it is.
I've been looking for that all day today.
Comes in shield, and it gives a shield to another
Alright. And then we're going to spend 1 additional to play the invisible hand.
Sounds good.
This is the combo.
There it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Devastator, pop that shield.
And that is a bunch of garbage.
I will boba.
Okay, got it. And kill Sabine on the base.
Okay. 6 to base.
I will claim.
I'll look at the next 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep. I have a droid this time.
You would think so, right?
There it is. I was about to say, did you really whip?
Yeah, like double whiffs would have been pretty
was
insane.
brutal.
And I will bring this back to hand.
Have Hera hit Fiat for 4. 2, she'll put a +1 on the ghost. Kanan hits
Good to
the
go?
base for 4.
I think so.
All right, let's kill what we have to.
That seems reasonable. Takes 3.
2.
I will use his ability. I'll spend 2. Play triple dark raid.
Seems good. I've heard that card's already.
Yeah, from people are saying. I've been hearing.
I've been seeing a lot of talk about it. I don't know how I feel yet.
Well, I've got great news for you. It's a whiff.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow, yikes.
Yeah, it's not great.
Get him for 3.
I'll spend 2. Separatist Commando.
Got it.
With Devastator, we'll go into the ground arena. It's
So it'll pop the shield.
yeah.
But he survives. Hera dies.
This feels weird. We're just going to play a naked champ. So no one played
Yeah.
ramp.
That seems fair. All right. I will claim. This is kind of crazy.
Triple dark number 3.
No, I wish.
I mean, that would probably qualify as crazy.
Chewbacca on the base. Can't be bounced or defeated by enemy particles.
Nice.
All right.
9 to base.
Okay. Kill the sentinel, pop the shield, put a shield on Kanan.
That. 4 to base.
Okay.
Let's kill Boba.
Kill Piet, pop the shield, mill 3.
Let's go. Base for 5, I guess.
Doesn't matter. Still
Let's ping him. And let's play Invincible.
Base for 3?
Yeah, I had to resource 2 of the 5 cost ghosts.
Flip him, bounce that back.
And replay is waiting too.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I just need to like not worry about Piet, I think. I think if I just go
2 to base?
space and then never stop
play another
shooting units.
1 to base.
I will claim.
I have
And chess.
Generally speaking, when you're facing
Yeah, and just that's what I mean. Yeah. I don't really need to worry about him on the ground. I just go right to the base and push the damage through. Yeah, you live and learn. GG's.
At least for the red version.
Yeah.
For me, yeah.
The blue shit.
I don't know what I want to do here.
I got Vigilance, I got Seer 90s. I
think I'm gonna do that.
I don't care if it's swing a base. Go ahead. I'll take the
I'm gonna no good to me dead that guy.
No good to me dead. That seems reasonable. Overwhelming barrage, kill everything.
either or can't send at all. I
I mean, it's +2/+2, but and these guys are ready.
Yep. Let's go gambling.
Yeah.
But the gladiators are just helpful for holding the ground arena. That's usually what happens.
Oh, I just realized we didn't do the trigger off of this.
What does it do?
It's 4 indirect because of Boba.
4 indirect.
Yeah.
Let's go 2 and 2.
Get another one.
I think with the tweaks that I did
I will
last time,
claim.
now,
He claims. Alright.
Or actually,
like having,
do you have any resources left?
I have 1.
even just like
And this is
like,
out now.
yeah, I can pull it off
Gotcha.
and turn like, I'll just save myself.
Let's go 2 to base.
On 11.
That will matter.
We'll
This is the matchup
go
where I
base
really
for 4.
wanted home ones in the sideboard. And I had them before.
1 to base.
12.
Common we're in there right now.
And this is no good to me dead.
Correct.
So this will be still good there.
So we'll get Boba out there.
Like common
Reasonable.
I think is maybe good against Juggernaut.
Fuck me, huh? Claim.
Like,
Alright, we'll go base for 4. And then pass.
I want to one in matchups like this. Also, I'm not. I think I'm trying to
Played this game.
right now. It feels good, but I have a lot of one-cost plays, so I feel like I need to get rid of that.
I had prepared for takeoff in the initial iteration of this deck, and I was like, this deck is so fucking full of capital ships. I don't need this.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like wasted space. Let's put a 2-drop unit.
He's still good. Alright.
Where these you are.
It doesn't play the game. Yeah.
You got it.
Why? Get your capital ships.
I'll Raider to kill the
I'm
Sentinel and
trying
deal
down
2
there
to
are
you.
2 of them right now, and I don't
2 to base.
hate it. I really don't hate it. Being able to throw wedge down. Well, because I got to it trying to figure out how to kill Django immediately. So I'm like, okay, I've got 2 5-cost units that both synergize with the deck and can kill Django with a hot shot blaster.
Not what I want.
Chewbacca and Wedge, both. So if I can get...
There's probably only one of them
and
left,
then
I
the next
imagine.
turn, slap a hot shot on them. I put the
We'll
Django
go base for 4.
and then I stop the space lane like run.
I'll
They
claim.
have to know good to me to
Pass.
from doing 7 damage or like whatever. Like they have to stop it from being able to attack into Django immediately. But and I like that it lets me cheat stuff out. So like if you are trading into units early, like oh you killed my Steve's masterpiece last turn. Haha, JK.
I can't do
here's
anything.
A wedge. On 6, I'm gonna throw down the ghost.
Yeah, because that guy's going to get you
Like,
one way or another, unless you got a
It doesn't-
waylay or something.
I don't know.
No Good to Me Dead works.
And you just play it back out.
Yeah, the Waylay would not help.
It's the big shit.
It has to be No Good to Be Dead.
Run into the big shit.
I needed a Sentinel here. I mean, I could have. It doesn't matter, but I could have beamed it, took it from you.
Oh, yeah,
which would have been
that-
nice, but that still leaves him. You're going to go
It makes
in.
you feel better. I was holding a Devastator, so I would have got there anyway.
You wouldn't have.
The cat now heals 10 damage when played, and
Yeah, I'm playing all of them.
Yeah, right?
I mean, every one of them.
Next one.
I got the literal rainbow. No, I get closer and closer every day.
Cham, I don't know. I mean, that game you didn't ram.
Yeah, so it didn't do anything for you.
But I mean, it's still a 5-4, so it still punches pretty hard. Barrage to clear my board is not nice.
It's not supposed to be nice.
I know.
You just, yeah, Unity of Purpose on 6. I've got 4 units on board. Everyone's +4/+4. Kane swinging for 8. Kara swinging for 8. If I'm on 7, it's Unity of Purpose, Rebel Assault. Like, I really like having access to the Wayland. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, right? I get to 7.
Yeah, I'm not going to make it on Wednesday.
Unfortunately.
Oh, no.
I got to take my wife to the airport, so.
Where's she going?
She's taking the kids to Disney.
Oh, nice. You're not invited?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Are they going to Star Wars?
I mean, I got to work. What?
Are they going to go to Star Wars?
I'm sure they will. I don't know what the whole plan is because like they do all the races. So she's going out with like my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and stuff like that. But I gotta work, so. And we have the puppy, so we
somebody's got to stay behind. Yeah.
I mean, even if the trip was decided before he came into the picture, but once he did, it's like, yeah, there's just no way we can swing
Yeah,
it.
I know. I want to do like a long weekend down there because I want to get out to like Star Wars.
I went there
Betsy
not
wants to go to
long
Harry-
after it opened.
She wants to go to Harry Potter, and then I'm gonna wait until like May when Nintendo World opens, and then I should be able to like.
I didn't know
see
that was
too.
happening.
Yeah.
I was unaware.
So if I could like in 3 days do like Star Wars, Harry Potter, Nintendo,
Yeah,
then
right.
that's like
pretty sick.
what more can I ask for?
Yeah, when I saw the Star Wars thing, I mean, we didn't see any of the, like, you know, they have Kylo and Rey and stuff walking around. We didn't
I don't
see
know if
anything.
this is good or not.
Ready as you are, sir.
Your units. My lasers wait.
Got a bib.
thing. I don't
Are you
wanna
gonna
spend too
triple
much time
dark me?
I don't think so.
That's a
claim.
Hess. Another win defeated guy.
Like, do I take out the Harry Islands and go for another 1-drop to be able to flood the board?
He lied. He has all the triple darks.
That's true. 3. Let's waylay it back.
You got it.
Upgrade for Sabine's
I
Master
will
Race, like it is an upgrade for Breakfast.
Gorilla Soldier. So 3 indirect. And if any hits base, it
Now everyone's
untaps.
Sentinel and
3 indirect.
Correct.
Sure, I'll take
I guess it's gonna kill Bib.
So then I'll do 1 more indirect to Boba. That one's gotta go where it's gotta go.
And I'll claim.
For the reason that my deck runs OB, Planetary Bombardment, and Turbo Laser.
Yeah, it's just a body now.
OB, Turbo Laser, and Power of the Dark Side. Well, and Super. Yeah.
Yeah, and then open fire for those pesky little.
Just fuck around and actually run Nebula Ignition?
Alright, ready?
Ready as you are. Yeah. Super Laser's pretty good. We'll go base for 2.
I can deal 5 damage.
Claim.
Flames. We're gonna
Because it deals everything to your
Make some
side.
guys.
It doesn't deal everything.
Reasonable.
Turbo
And
Laser
then
doesn't get both sides. It just hits your
Just
space.
it's the one arena on your side, yeah. That's why I was like, as soon as you built up that ground little thing there, I was like, ooh, that's gotta go. I was like, it just, yeah, that's just being able to do this 6-drop Devastator.
ready as you are.
Let's kill him.
Taking 2.
Let's go Cham. And get my ramp.
Oh, nice.
Does it come in tap? It puts top card. Yeah, so it just comes in tap.
Gotcha.
But playing Cast is why I put Opie in the deck too.
Let's commandeer.
Ooh, alright. Probably want that guy. Get the one defeated. Well, in that case, we're going to
Most matchups are not very great.
deploy Boba here and shoot him for 3.
Oh, nice. One defeated, indirect damage.
I will eat the 2. I was about to say thank you.
Let's bring out Pit.
Go base for 2.
And I'll clean.
Swinging for 7.
Now there are 2 of them for surprise.
And
I
then
think
pass.
Wedge actually has a really solid deck. Feels very good. I like cheating him out early because then like being able to ECL right hook or the time of right hook.
I'm gonna do that. I'll say. Can't wait to drive home in this.
Yeah. Looks like the worst of it should be gone pretty quickly.
Don't let it hear you. let's rein it back in. No pun intended.
All right, you ready?
Yep. What do you got? Triple dark. Let's go gambling. No, I haven't heard that stupid sound clip in a long time.
Austin, we were constantly worried about Hale, our standing record.
So it plays for 5 less plus his 2, so 7
Pictures
less.
of like people's wooden
Correct.
fences with holes just punched clean through them.
Yeah, I saw San Antonio.
I was gonna say
Kill it.
like, that had to be why you were counting.
Yeah.
You have 1 open after that.
Last year we had some
Yeah,
wild
1,
weather.
2. I played triple dark.
Like I
1,
had
2,
like a
3,
whole
4,
supply
5,
of like thick
6.
cardboard and tarps I would go put out over my car because there's no.
In that case, we
because I was not
will
about to
surprise
pay
strike
$75
Gorilla into base for
with
5.
sheet metal over my car that my apartment complex finished. So I was just like, nope,
Take a
got
big
bunch
10.
of tarps.
Take a big 10. Yeah, I
It's a
believe.
good triple dark. Get into base for 5.
Claim.
3 indirect.
We never got Austin.
What do you do? Put it on that.
No, no, 22. I'm at 22.
No, it's indirect damage.
No, I know, but I went up and it put me at 12, but I should have been at 22.
Oh,
I was
okay,
just-
yeah. I thought you were adjusting it for this direct damage or
No,
indirect
no.
damage. Okay. So I assume you're putting it on Devastator.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the Devastator.
The same phenomenon happens in St. Louis. And they joke that someone turned this
Almost had an aneurysm for a second. I'm like, what did you think?
and they're like, "Oh, the arch is on today." And
Nobody
the storm-
knows.
Yeah, and you can look at the radar. It's like the storm goes around.
Yeah,
the
no, it's
city.
fun. So you can like if the storm's like coming out, you could always
Alright,
like,
what can I do here?
go around Austin. Like,
Depends on. The wind gets bad here.
2 wedges and 2 Chewbacca's. Do I
I think we can get rid of.
Ghost for the 3rd wedge and the 3rd Chewbacca? And just top out 5 resources instead. With
8
only 6
total.
costs being right.
That shield and on attack giving a shield is so useful.
It totally is. It absolutely is. I love ambushing it and getting 3 shields. And by the time I'm at 8 resources, I want to be doing something
Sense.
more than ambushing
We'll-
Ghost because it doesn't kill the Devastator.
We'll trade.
I want to be throwing down home run. Home run's definitely going back in the sideboard. I am making a mistake by not having home run in the sideboard. But I think in a game like that, maybe that's when I take out the 3rd wedge.
Overwhelming Barrage, kill Cham.
Makes sense.
I'm just thinking
Base for 2.
consistency on now there are 2 of them playing. Constantly
Kill
getting now there are 2 of them,
him.
whether
Yep.
it's on Chewbacca or
2 damage.
Yes. I have a Devastator to hit you for 5. 4 off of that, and then 1 off of both.
Indirect.
Yeah, but I control it because of Devastator.
Gotcha.
Oh no, I'm hitting
Oh.
base for 5.
Nice. All clean.
Yes.
So I like Chewbacca at 3 because Chewbacca says it doesn't matter that you have no good to me dead. You can't waylay me. So you can stop me now, but I'm still going to push 7 into your face or something.
So, question with Chewbacca on that. So, like, say, like, set 1 Devastator. Is Chewbacca not affected by that, or because it's just damage with that?
Damage
still
goes through
damage.
too.
Damage goes through. Okay.
It's not the full lurking tie.
Gotcha.
It's a little different.
Yeah. It really is just an answer to yellow. Like that's all it really does is I stop you from being able to bounce.
Don't
You
like
can still
that.
swing me.
Not a fan.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this.
It's like a nice way to say
I think we get
because you
rid of
take
that.
control of it, and then it's no longer an enemy's part of the order. Yeah. So bad against Thrawn, but then I'll just play Wedge. But dude, she's close. There's like
Well, anything that does indirect damage is going to basically kill me, huh?
Correct. Which is any non-combat damage will get you because Boba will deal 1.
And he does what if they attack?
No, if I deal non-combat damage, I get to deal 1 indirect.
Resource for me.
yeah, I don't want like
Like, I feel that, like, that card just, like, now, it hasn't been played until now just because it's so expensive.
Yeah. I was like,
I wasn't
I'm
trying
sitting
to slow roll
I'm sitting
you,
here
but I
going,
didn't-
do I take it or do I kill it? It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, I had a Let's Go Gambling also, so like there was probably something. 6, 7. Actually, well, yes, there was. There was the fire spray, but
Was that game 2 or 3?
that was 3.
was
You
3?
got the first one, and I got
got
the
the second
other
two?
2. Yeah.
Even when I get out ahead, it's not enough.
This is not a good matchup for PS, I don't think. A lot of people have said they've been struggling with it, but I haven't had any issues regardless of the version.
They've been struggling with
Like,
hands
as the
in Piet.
Boba player, they were saying that they were losing a Piet. And I'm like, I mean,
Maybe,
yes, it can
maybe
happen.
I'm just not playing it right.
It can happen, but
That
I
seems
think,
like the most reasonable explanation.
and even if you're running, so like older versions of this deck were running like Torpedo Barrage, which against you, because you typically don't have anything, is just deal 6 to face, because you usually don't have a board. So,
Well, that's why the invisible hand is wild for creating a board, though.
this version might be a little bit different, I will say.
Like I will say, like if you bring it in and you go, it's like, all right, like triple dark raid, invisible hand, pull us 8, hopefully you draw a thing, right? And then swing, hopefully you draw another one, and then if you have the extra resource and you dogfight it, you get to do it another time.
Oh, is that the
You're ready?
attack with exhausted?
Attack with an exhausted unit, and as long as there's a space unit for me to bang into, then it's like in that there probably will be. And in that one play, I've basically gotten to look at 24 cards.
I think the biggest issue is just the droid set sucks. I think that needs, so when I was building Dooku, but it would do the same for that. Like, you probably want Viper Probe droid. It gives you information and will trade with like Battlefield Marine.
Oh yeah. That's actually a good one. Yeah.
4-Lom is a droid. You can't play it for free, but like you play Invisible Hand to all 4-Lom.
But the thing is that you kind of want like the separatists for some of the cards too, which is like, I don't know if it's worth.
It's the 2-3 guy,
Yeah.
which is the problem. Because like,
But if you get an invisible hand out there, you have a separatist out anyway.
I think he's the only one that cares about separatists, but he is
Invisible.
Invincible.
Invincible
to make it
cares as
cheap.
well. Yeah.
But like, you're already making it cheaper with Piet, so who cares?
Amazing, thank you.
You got it.
What did I bring in there? Because I wanted to try.